It's morning time. Why do I sound funny?
Because you are funny sounding.
Is
Get
one of the
Carter was
effects
down here,
on?
so-
Yeah.
We have to fix something.
What does the E stand for?
Elaborate.
Emmanuel,
Easy.
Ezekiel,
Emphasis.
Elephant.
Empire.
Elegant.
English.
La 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 la. la.
You win.
Check.
That felt good to my soul.
That's only what it stands for.
Jen, talking to the mic real quick.
Shut up, Darren.
That was good. All right. All right.
Oh, boy.
La la la.
I'm nervous already.
Vic, check.
I'm good.
Keep going.
I'm good.
Yeah, you're good.
You can hear me.
Yeah, it's good. Let's do it. He's 3, right? He's 4. 4.
He's 4.
All right.
Yeah.
Bang. Ready.
Where am I?
44419, huh?
Numero uno.
419. Episode 73.
Wow. 7 plus 3 is 10. 10 is like binary.
I love
One
One
and
and
zeros.
zeros. Yes. On
It's
and
all
off.
code.
What is it? On and off. Yeah.
Are we on today or are we off today?
I see what you did there.
73.
I'm on one.
Welcome to another episode of Please Delete This.
Yeah.
In the basement, we got Darren.
Bim.
Genevieve.
Jen, you're going to do the intro today.
Why?
Why not?
You guys said you wanted to keep everything the same.
No,
We
we
want to
didn't.
keep it the same.
Just
No,
the
we
order
just-
from
yeah,
where we
just-
start.
How are you guys to decide what gets to stay the same
Because
and what's different?
Darren
I
did the
can't-
intro. I mean, he had me do the intro last week, but he
Yeah.
typically do it. So it's like
Yeah.
this.
You two do it.
Nah.
Now
nah,
it goes
son.
like this. All right, fine.
You got it.
And today we have VicBam.
Damn, Jen. No enthusiasm.
So why do you want to do? I told him.
She wanted to be here.
And today,
Should I leave?
No.
Yeah,
Give me another chance. Give me
I
another
can
chance.
leave.
No.
I spit on the board last week. Don't make me spit
Take
again.
2.
All right, here we go. And,
Ready? And
and today we have
You saw the shoulder?
damn, match.
Sorry, you're doing well.
this evening we have brought to you
She's announcing a sponsor now.
Hand gesture.
I didn't
Oh,
pay
my
to be
mom's
here.
calling. The one, the only, the famous, the Nigerian. The VicBam.
Hey.
Is it good?
That was good.
Good and terrible.
Good and terrible.
Oh man, my mom keeps calling.
What up,
guys.
Vic?
What up? What up?
What's good, homie?
Chilling.
Hey, is this your first podcast, man?
Yes.
We out here popping cherries.
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
Once again, shout out to H for last week.
Yes.
Vic,
What up, H?
tell the people about yourself, man.
Hey, why did you want to be here?
I just wanted to come and talk some shit. That's about it.
You want to tell us about yourself a little bit? Un
Oh,
poquito?
yeah. Well, my name's Victor.
Victor?
Victor. My Colombian friends like to call me. From Providence, Rhode Island. Currently living out in the bucket. Been there for a while.
Shit.
I'm 30.
You're 30 now.
You're so
I'm
young.
30.
Oh, you
And he's had a
really?
beard since he was like 8.
I didn't know you were 30. I thought you were
Yeah,
close to
yeah.
our age.
Recently just had a birthday.
Wow.
Happy
Happy
birthday
birthday,
to
brother.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
You thought he was older?
I thought he was our age.
Oh wow.
That,
Yeah.
Like, I wasn't joking. He had a beard since he was a kid.
I've had a beard since I was since I was a young adult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Early in the
Preteen
game.
with a beard, huh?
Yeah.
I'll take
Before it was
And-
cool.
Yeah. Yeah, before it was cool. I've been rocking the beard.
There you
Facial
go.
hair. You know
Trendsetter
what I'm
out
saying?
here,
Yeah,
man.
Been out here. Ask
Beard
about
gang.
me.
So, Vic, one thing that I notice about you is you're always somewhere. And I admire that because I don't like to go outside. So, this is out of nowhere, but this summer so far, we're pretty much at the end of July. What events have you been to this summer?
What events have I been to?
Yeah, because we like to talk about what's going on in Rhode Island. We're old. We don't know what's up, but we try to keep our listeners in the loop just in case.
Okay. Well, to be honest,
If I had to be real with you.
He can't say where he's been.
I haven't really been to too many events
Nah.
You sure?
this summer. I've been out of state.
Oh, okay,
oh,
okay.
excuse
okay.
me.
Okay.
Sorry.
So the only place I've really been to was the PBD Fest.
You don't go to day trail?
I did not go to Day Trail. I was at a wedding celebrating my boy's wedding. You know what I'm saying? Celebrating love. We're still out here.
God
you go.
bless.
So yeah, I missed that. Yellow Cup weekend, I was gone for a wedding too.
Oh, damn. It's all good
Yeah.
stuff, though.
So yeah, it's
And
been,
weddings.
weddings and birthdays, man. It's been a lovely summer.
Yeah,
Not
it is.
showing up.
Lovely summer.
Vic's one of those people that I follow on Snapchat or IG. Whenever I go look at your stories, it's got mad dashes, and I'm like, I'm not looking at all this. I'm not doing this.
It's not even like that anymore. He's exaggerating.
I feel like that's a lie because
Exactly.
when you were
That's a
at
lie.
one of these weddings, it was like dash, dash, dash.
I just like swear.
But it was at a wedding though. That's a different story. It's not like a daily thing.
Yeah.
But looking at his stories, it makes you want to like be there.
Yeah.
Because he just be like just enjoying life.
That's why I be thinking he's everywhere. I'm like,
Yeah.
shit. While I'm on the couch for 7 hours, and what's Vic doing? What Vic did today?
Let me get away a little bit. Let me look at Vic's story.
Yo, man,
Shit.
it's on the angles.
Ah.
It's on the angles.
It ain't just you, ladies. Vic knows angles.
Oh yeah.
Jen is looking
Jen,
quite
you
skeptical over
okay?
there.
So I'm just sitting there like, really? The angles? Like,
Yeah.
he's in Pawtucket, but he just turned the phone.
And it looks live.
At the
my
beach.
G.
Pawtucket,
Yo,
Pawtucket.
You didn't see
Bristol.
me at the wedding. I was in
Pawtucket.
Greece. I was in Croatia.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Killing it.
I was in Oakland Beach. You
Out
know what I'm
there.
saying?
Angles.
Out here.
Angles.
See you.
Should've seen it,
Jen's
man.
confused.
It was out there.
Well, welcome to the show. Good to have
Thank
you.
you.
Do you
Thank
listen to the podcast?
I do.
Uh-huh.
I do. I haven't
Okay.
listened to the last few episodes though, if we're being honest.
Because you've been moving around. We get it.
But
Big man things.
but I've listened to about at least 75 to 80%.
Man,
Damn.
we appreciate the love, man.
Honestly.
That's dedication right there. I haven't listened to all the episodes. I don't like us like that.
You just upload it after the
Yeah,
That's it.
I walk away.
When we say there's no editing that happens, literally.
Literally.
We just like, all right, put it out
I
there.
put it up. So I was thinking about it because this is what, 73 we're at now?
Yeah.
And people that I've known for a long time will say, yo, Bim, I ain't even know this about you. Or I ain't even know you was like that. Like, shout out to Prince. He was like, yo, I ain't even know you was like funny like that. I know Prince a long time.
That's an insult.
Well, yeah, he was like,
a little bit of insult.
He said like, you know, we joke. He's like, yo, we joke as fellas. But I didn't know you was like funny like that.
I get it, but
Yeah.
I'd be like, hey, listen, you want
Jen.
to
that
fight
lady said
later?
he's not.
Oh, wow. Who said that? Jen?
I'm doing my.
No.
Wait, what you said? I
Oh,
missed
you-
it.
I heard you, Vic.
I didn't hear it.
But like, so is there stuff that like folks have said to y'all, or Vic? Is there something that you learned? Because I know you know Jen for a minute, don't me for a long time. I don't know how long you know Darren.
I met Vic, I feel like when we were going to Puerto Rico.
Oh, is that the first time?
I feel like, right?
Possibly.
Yeah.
But I think we first met when he was working at BOA.
Oh,
in the
yeah. See, I don't even remember that.
Yeah.
He got mad jobs too. So
He
it's
has
kinda like,
mad jobs. We should make him list them off again.
He don't. Do you know him all? He don't know him all.
At the end,
Come out of them all.
it'd be like,
They'll
credits.
trickle in.
Yeah.
Right after credits.
You should just randomly throughout the episode today just throw out places.
I got you.
Hell yeah, this is exciting. Every time Darren names a
Wait,
job, take a shot.
Which Bank of America were you at?
That was at DuPont.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah.
long time ago.
That was when I was doing refresh work for SAIT.
Okay,
Anyways.
Yeah.
yeah.
that helps.
So, has people learned anything from y'all from the pod, or Vic? Have you learned anything about us from listening to this thing?
Silence. It's like, I got nothing, guys.
Almost busted out another song.
I
knew it.
think I learned he was getting married on the podcast.
That's kind of foul, isn't it?
That's fucked up.
That's kind of foul, isn't it?
Shit.
Next segment.
I was like, you came up
For
with the
real?
question.
But you know what? I ain't even like put it out. I ain't even send an invitation
I
yet.
feel like we said it quite soon after.
Y'all knew about the proposal. Y'all knew, and
we
then
didn't
as
say
soon as it happened, the
Yeah.
next episode we talked about
said
it.
it.
Yeah.
So-
But it was on social media right away.
Nah.
I think. Bless me.
Bless you.
Unless you idiot.
What? Anything y'all heard that people learned about you guys?
Darren's pretty quirky.
He is in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also,
quirky.
somebody told me I had no idea you can't talk like that good. Huh? I was like, all right.
That's another
cool.
thing, but
Cool.
I don't
cool.
wanna say it.
I was like, all right, cool. Like, all right, I'll take that. Well, I didn't know that either until I started publicly talking.
Honestly, I know you a long time. I never
I
heard
had no
of this.
idea. I had no idea until I think it was Stacey. That was like, man, you. Stacey and Mushi. That was like, man, I didn't really realize how.
Terrible your
God,
English.
yeah, you.
But it's not. I think it's the mic. I think it's like this setting that does it because I literally never heard that shit before. That.
No, I do.
You knew? Oh shit.
Well,
Because
wait for it.
Jen's like she's observant.
I be listening.
Yeah, and I'm like,
we'll
ah.
find out. We'll find out today.
I didn't know Jen was as thuggish as she is.
I'm not
I feel like the
thuggish.
first episode, I forgot what happened, but she was like, "Shut the fuck up, nigga." I was like, "Oh,
yeah,
all right."
I,
I worked with her, so I know.
Yeah, you know. Yeah.
Excuse me, what does that mean?
All right.
What?
Nothing but a nice
The reason why
lady.
people love you on the show is because of your thuggishness.
I'm not that thug.
And you keep us in check.
Darren,
You're right.
that was uncalled for.
Sorry. Anyways,
Jen, you ain't learned nothing by yourself?
I learned. Yes, I did actually, and I forgot what it was because you guys threw me off.
What you learned, Jen? Tell us.
Shit, I forgot.
Teach your old dog new tricks, you know?
Hell yeah. It was something about Darren.
You learned something about. Oh, you never heard anything from anybody else. You learned something about Darren though.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Oh.
play the saxophone.
I learned that. I learned that one Darren
God
was born in
damn you
America.
guys for bringing that up. What'd you say? What'd you say?
Oh, go ahead, say it again.
I learned that you was born in America. You're born in Boston. I didn't know that about you. And I learned that Creole is not your first language. And you don't speak that well either.
Moving along. I don't like this segment. I don't like this segment at all.
We didn't talk about weekends. How was everybody's weekend?
Wait, am I lying?
No, you ain't lying.
You knew all that, Bim?
You ain't lying.
Darren's uncomfortable. I'm trying to
No,
transition
no,
out.
it's fine. It's fine. I appreciate it, baby.
I'm looking out for my friend.
It's truth.
You knew all that, boy?
But he
It's true.
speaks Creole very well.
No, he don't.
When I'm drunk, I found out, learned about this myself. I learned this about myself the other day. When I'm drunk, I love talking Creole. Apparently,
Oh, were you doing that your birthday?
yeah,
Oh shit.
yeah. I
Ah,
was-
oui, oui.
Yeah, all
Mes
that
amis.
stuff. Yeah, all that stuff.
That's interesting.
Can we get to weekends? 'Cause
Yeah.
mine was
Jen,
an
do you,
interesting
oh
weekend.
shit. Do you remember your weekend?
That was a close one.
It was.
you had a good
Vic, you do
weekend?
anything over the weekend?
Where did you venture to, my friend?
Yeah. H.O.'s mom.
That's right. That's right,
Yeah.
Miss Selena.
Had that.
70th birthday party.
Colombian Festival.
You
Oh,
were
yes.
there, same
I
day,
was at the
right?
Colombian Festival.
It's gotta be moving around, man.
Yup. Then I was at a cookout for some birthdays. Yeah, man, there's things to do in Providence. Things to do in Rhode Island.
That's what's up.
Seriously.
Yeah, he was out here.
I too was at the 70th birthday celebration, and what I did that Sunday? I feel like I did something. I don't know. Shenny's in town, and but I did help my friend Darren
Man among man.
because his the photo booth set up,
King among
and it was
kings.
malfunctioned. The equipment
Yeah.
wasn't working. I was like, no.
No.
This guy is
No.
a stubborn and dedicated man. Persistent.
But you know what, Darren? Let me tell you something about you.
I give up on myself.
Do you
real quick.
no? Do you know why your business is successful?
No. Oh, because of the people I have.
No, because take ownership, man.
Oh.
Because you are as stubborn and determined as I. I was gonna get that thing working, bro. And
Hey.
you're the same way. Shut up. And you're the same way with your business, man.
You
That's
are
why you were
correct.
able to grow the business.
You know,
Yeah.
I appreciate that. That's
Yeah.
kind words from a decent man.
They
It's
call
true.
it business
And
now.
this guy, so to set it up, I had to go to New York for the
What is
weekend.
wrong with you?
There's a mosquito on my cup.
I had to go to New York for the weekend with the wife, and I had a photo booth running. Usually, I've done it a couple times where Nieves is able. Shout out to Nieves because she's my trusty assistant. She usually gets the booth running, breaks it up, breaks it down, Cool. This guy was on site, so I said, hey, can you help her just in case she needs it? Whatever stupid reason, this thing just wasn't trying to work.
At all.
Tablet wasn't working. Camera wasn't working. It was all goes to shit. I'm driving from...
I feel like, was it last week that he was asking you, does she know how to do it? And you were confident, like,
Yeah.
it was going to go perfectly well.
It
I remember
was
that.
supposed to go swimmingly.
Yeah. He was
And
like, no, she got it. She's
it
really
drowned.
good.
Yeah. It wasn't her.
I know.
It was the equipment, full equipment. So I'm driving from Long Island to Connecticut with the wife in the car. And I'm talking them through things, try this. And finally I just like, no, you know what, guys, just let it go. Like, let it go. I'll refund H's money. It's not worth the fight. It's been an hour and a half of fighting on this thing. This guy's like, no.
I said that.
I said, yeah, but just let it go. She's like, oh, well, Bim's not here. And I'm like, okay, I'll call him. I call this guy. I'm like, hey, just let it go. I'm just going to tell H it doesn't work. He's like, oh, no, I'm on my way to get a drill. We're going to make this shit work.
A drill.
A drill.
You need to put a hole in some shit.
Yes.
I can attest to this.
Yes.
Oh, you seen it?
Yes.
Yeah.
I have a picture of this guy
He was working.
trying to get the shit to work, man.
Don't bother me.
I was like, this
I'm
is...
working.
Hey.
So, shout out to my good friend and fellow comrade.
I am an employee of Just Right Entertainment.
Yes. Just don't let everybody know that.
Don't tell Uncle
yes.
Sam neither.
So we went to New York for a wedding. One of my wife's old friends got married.
Yay.
Italian-Jewish wedding.
Fun.
It was very a lot of fun.
tradition.
Yes. Hottest day of the damn year.
It was hot.
It
as
was
fuck.
hot as
Hot
shit.
as balls. And of course we're outside. So what was beautiful about it was, Italian, they're Catholic, Jewish, they're
Jewish.
Hebrew or Jewish? They're Jewish. Yes. Definitely. Yes. I don't know. Whatever.
In the name.
Yeah.
It's a Jewish theory. Hebrew?
I don't know.
Jewish? What?
I don't know.
He said Hebrew.
Listen,
Oh,
I
shit.
don't know. I don't know. I've never claimed to be educated and intelligent, even though I went to a really good high school.
Oh, shit. That was
So,
great.
traditionally, I feel like we're taught that religions don't, like different religions don't really mix. If you're a Christian, that's how I grew up. If you're a Christian or Catholic, you want to marry somebody who's a Christian or Catholic. Da, 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 da. So to see this interfaith wedding is what they called it.
I never heard that term.
Me neither. And I thought it was so interesting. They had a rabbi and
And a priest?
a priest up there,
Wow.
and they did a combined service.
It's like the start of a joke. Sorry, go ahead.
Nope. 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 So it was great and beautiful. Shout out to Gabby and Mitch. Party section. It was different. The venue, of course, the AC in the venue was just like mediocre.
Not the day for that.
Yeah, so everybody's hot as balls. But we're dancing and stuff like that. And guys, it's a predominantly white wedding. And we're looking around the room and it's just like, guys, you just cannot dance. Like, wow, like it's difficult to watch.
You told this whole story for that?
I'm getting to
He's
a
getting
point.
there.
No, I'm not, not the bride and groom.
Punchline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's not a punchline. It's something that I think you started to say something about. Anyways, so we're looking around the room and everybody's having fun, but you're dancing to the song, whatever, two-step or whatever, and then you look, and then you get all thrown off because they're doing.
Oh my God.
I feel like they're dancing to the lyrics while you're dancing to the beat.
Oh my God.
Dancing to the lyrics is
Right.
insane.
Right.
Imagine dancing to Panda. How do
Right.
you dance to the lyrics of that?
Right. But they're whatever they are listening to is just
Shit.
What's that?
They do.
Right.
They do
Talk to the mic.
To the lyric.
Yeah.
They dance to the lyrics.
They dance to something else. I don't know what.
It's not the beat.
It's not the beat, right? And what's worse is if you're, I'm dancing with Clarabo, but like if I turn and try to dance with somebody else,
No. There's no transition
there's
there.
none. It's almost like whatever, cool. I get it. As long as you're having fun, I don't really care. But it's just difficult to be dancing and then see somebody else dance. And I
Close your eyes.
I wondered. I feel like there's an idea that if you're a good dancer, you're good in bed. Or
This
if you're
came up
decent-
somewhere.
Yeah, so we had this conversation. If you could dance and you have rhythm, then you're decent in bed or whatever. So if you can't dance, you terrible in bed, or does it?
So Vic is young. Are you single, Vic?
I am.
All right, you're gonna answer this question on my behalf. In your experience,
Yo, he's like, it's not like he's on trial. He's like, I am.
have you found that good dancing equates to?
I'm not even talking like the best sex in the world. I'm
Right,
talking
but
about just,
Well,
you know,
here's the
some-
thing. Here's the thing.
Mm.
A lot of girls can't really ride. Don't like to
We
ride
going
or
there. Mm.
can't ride for a long time. So
Mm.
I'm trying not to chew on the mic.
Oh, good job. So you think that's an endurance thing or what?
do you think that correlates to dancing, like a rhythm, or just being able to?
Well, here's the thing. If you're a great dancer, why?
Are you having?
You know?
Why is there a hang up?
Yeah.
area.
Where's the?
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
So you're
I
saying
do not know what you were saying.
don't
What
know
the
what
hell?
I'm saying, Jen?
No, I don't know what you're
So
saying.
You sound offended. Are you offended?
No, I'm curious. What are we saying?
love
I don't
this.
like being left out. The only girl. He was
All right,
like,
so
he
here's
was
the
like,
thing.
he was like, I mean, they were like, yup. I'm like, wait,
you
he
get
said
it,
no
you get
words.
it.
He said 0 words. So wait a minute.
What's understood don't got to be explained.
That's
Come on
what
now.
I'm
There you go.
learning.
But since you don't understand,
Yeah, I'm a girl.
let me
Oh, yeah.
explain.
That's what I'm saying. I'm
Yo,
like,
Bim said, "Oh yeah, that's right."
We
that's what I'm
forget
saying. I'm like,
sometimes.
I'm the girl, so I don't get what they're going. Oh, you up to? And
Okay.
Like, tell me.
So, Vic, female can dance. Can same female usually ride well or rhythm in the bed?
It's not always.
Not always.
Not always.
Okay, so female cannot dance. She cannot move in bed.
It's a thing.
Okay, so maybe they
It's
don't
the
they don't they
thing.
don't correlate.
Yeah.
Yo, just slip me a note. Just write it on a post-it. One of our listeners said.
Yeah. Send me a text message.
I never seen somebody grab their phone so fast.
He said, I wish I could talk.
It doesn't always. It doesn't.
Well,
always
yeah, I know, I blew it
Doesn't
up.
always
It
correlate.
doesn't
Yeah.
always correlate.
Because they're all like, what the hell
It
laughing
doesn't
at?
always correlate.
All right. I mean, I just had that question, because I feel like, I feel like the two kind of go hand in hand. But
Dick and
maybe
butt.
not always. What'd you say?
Jen,
All right, cool.
now you would think though, and it's that is odd, but I think as Vic was saying, it might be an effort thing. Like some people are just lazy in regards to that. Some people have some lazy ass sex. They'll clean the whole house, they'll do a bunch of shit, have a day, and then just lay there
Yes.
and not get into it. So I think it's a matter of like laziness.
I
You
guess.
know, and it's like not all dance moves really correlate with sex.
Right.
You know,
It's more
like-
about rhythm at the
Yeah.
the rhythm with the other person.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna get you.
Right. So if two people are dancing to the lyrics,
Yes.
as long as both of them are dancing to the lyrics,
I guess
they
then
sex is
they're
gonna be
fine with each
bomb.
other,
They
yeah.
probably just don't play music while they're doing it.
All the movies I saw in the '80s had music in the background.
Those are not movies.
Those are ballads. Those are rock ballads.
It's not music.
Oh.
Oh, fine.
Guitar solos.
Oh man, but
But I'm a virgin though, so that's what I heard.
okay. God bless.
All right.
Yeah.
I like it.
Was that the
This is
is
what
that
I heard.
Anything else over the weekend?
Connecticut's a shitty place. I hate Connecticut.
It really is. It's man long for no
Yo.
reason.
It's been
Too.
long for no reason.
And they ain't
Pause.
shit to
That
do.
drive.
It's dumb.
Nasty.
2.5 hours of my life gone.
Oh damn! What part of Connecticut?
Nah,
was
I
in?
mean,
oh,
I feel like you
Oh,
get,
there and
get
back.
into the
You know,
get
you
into New
live
York.
closer. You should be more spoiled.
It makes no difference.
because when you cross into Connecticut,
Yeah,
it just feels
yeah,
long as shit.
yeah.
We drove to Myrtle Beach once. Connecticut
man.
seems like nothing. Like Virginia, and the Carolinas.
He's with one of the girls. Oh, with the wife. What were you talking about?
I was saying like Virginia and like
You got something right there.
Oh, I felt it too. Shut up.
What part of the Virginia drive was the longest then?
The whole part is long.
No, but like I know when I drive to Canada from Rhode Island, the part that feels long is when I'm in northern New York. There's a strip that's 200 and something miles before we take an exit. That's the long part.
Yeah,
Not-
Virginia was the long part. We drove to
Oh,
Myrtle
when
Beach.
you were like actually in Virginia.
Yeah, we drove to Myrtle Beach.
okay,
We
okay.
drove through Virginia.
Ah, okay.
That's,
Yeah, there's really nothing to see there.
it's like 10 hours. Like, nah, it wasn't
When
10
did you
hours.
do that?
We drove to Myrtle Beach. We were young.
That was like college?
No, not that young. A little
Oh.
older than that. Maybe like 24,
Okay.
25.
Mm.
Tisha and Tola and me.
Mm. Weekend since Darren stepped away. Also, the fight. Anybody else watch the fight?
I did not. I wanted to go to Dave & Buster's, but it didn't happen.
You end up wanting to do stuff, and it just doesn't
And
happen.
it doesn't
a lot.
happen
Yeah,
a lot. And
I'm
that's
noticing.
what makes it funny.
she be
People always,
old.
people.
She
Thank
be
you.
sweet.
Thank you. Somebody who understands. 'cause
Thank
people,
you for admitting it.
I've been. Oh, what you talking about?
We know.
People, because people always ask me, "Oh, Jen, what's going on tonight?" I'm like, I don't know.
So, I mean, like, you like boxing. You ain't want to watch a fight?
I did want to watch the fight.
You just fell asleep?
Yes.
Yes,
I
that's
won't-
what I did.
I won't even
I was
plead the fifth.
dancing.
I was damn.
I'm sorry, Jen. I'm sorry.
And we began to rock. Hey, steady.
I got some musical questions for today too. That's
Hold on. Pacquiao and Manny Mayweather. Pacquiao and
Mayweather.
Keith Thurman fought, and as predicted, Manny Pacquiao won the fight.
He's the
Keith
best.
Thurman sounds like Keith Urban.
Sure. Yes, exactly. The country star, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, moving on.
And one thing I hate about boxing, real quick, is that people now that Manny won always say, so is Floyd going to come out of retirement? No, he doesn't have to do that
Please
shit.
don't have to do that.
He won
Didn't
convincingly.
they have a back and forth though?
Who? They did. Floyd will talk shit. Because for some reason, Floyd, like...
Floyd talk shit.
Yeah, right. Like, he's almost like 50, right? He's fine. He has money. He's making money doing a bunch of other shit. But when he sees somebody else, he's different than 50. When Floyd sees somebody else successful, somebody that he beat in the ring, like when Canelo got his money, Manny wins, he feels the need to talk shit. You know, that has nothing to do with you. Like, that doesn't change the fact that you went 49-0 and that you beat whoever you beat. Why do you have to chime in on their shit to talk shit? It doesn't make sense. But he's not going to come out of retirement to fight again. There's no need. But if Manny fights any of the top tier boxers, he's going down. You can't fuck with a Errol Spence or a Terrence Crawford
Or me.
or a Jen Sa.
Or Jensa.
Gents.
Ooh.
Has a good ring to it.
Put that on your trunks.
That was good. So Vic, as you know on this podcast, it's very loose. If you got some shit, just say that shit, yo.
What you want to talk about?
What do I?
You're
wanna
our
talk
guest.
about? Let's just go with the agenda flow.
We don't have agendas.
We have what is
Our
that?
agenda is to drink.
What is that? What's an agenda?
Well, Darren looks like he got something he about to say.
Man, do if nobody else got something.
Go ahead. We passed some.
There was a
nut sheet.
situation I came across that I was like, I feel like it's different for men and women and whatever. We're friends here. We're all okay. So I was out with the girls.
Okay.
I was out with the girls and my son, and we're chilling. And I ran into a couple friend of ours, wife, husband. Say hello. They're sitting. They happen to be sitting down, and from my vantage, from me standing up, I happened to notice that the young woman was sitting in a certain way that you can see her underwear.
Okay.
Right.
Spread eagle? Or?
No, she wasn't spread eagle,
What
but
she did?
just.
How was you looking that way?
Okay, so yes, you could say that, but I was just
I did.
I really
I mean,
no
you could say.
for once
One
when
can-
it comes to listen.
One can deduce that perhaps my ocular.
For
was your
once,
eyes at?
no, listen. With friends, I'm not a pervert. With friends, I'm not a pervert. You know, if it was
Wait, say it again.
with friends, I'm not a pervert.
Your
With
friends.
With friends, he's
with
not
friends,
a pervert.
I'm not a pervert. So I really was just
He's
talking.
only a pervert with strangers.
Now listen, yes, with strangers, I'm a full pervert. Yes.
What is going on? Can we just start this one over?
No. No.
Darren's
I
so
know.
problematic
Listen,
today.
That was a pervert.
So anyways,
Problematic,
I'm
sorry.
standing up and I notice, like, oh no.
Oh, no.
So I want to tell her husband, like, hey, fix. I don't feel comfortable enough to tell her.
Yeah.
But
Are you closer to the husband or the wife?
Are you
I know
guys
them.
sitting together? Are you at different
No.
tables?
no.
Like,
We're just out and about.
Out and about.
I was kind of walking and I came across them.
And she was sitting down and you seen her
Yes.
panties.
Yes. No, yes. I mean, it sounds bad. I know. I understand that. But at the moment,
I'm
I'm
just
not
trying to-
thinking.
I'm just trying to
I know,
see
but
how it
because I
works.
just need you to understand. Like, it wasn't like I was like, "Oh, panties." Like I was like, "Oh no!" Like I don't want somebody else to see.
Not
Like,
ooh, panties.
Yeah, that was my thing, guys. Like, come on, like, come on, give
So
me the
how did
benefit
you
of
tell
the
her husband?
I didn't, because I felt like it would come off wrong.
So now he knows.
Nah,
After,
he knows.
After he listens
After
to
he
it.
hears this episode, he'll know.
okay. What was the place? Just so we're all clear.
No, I didn't say names or places. Guys,
No, I wouldn't say anything either.
Wait, hold on. So in a non-creepy way, you notice that a woman was
Listen,
exposing
it's
her
just like-
underwear.
like, okay,
I just
like-
want to make sure I
but
understand.
listen, it's like for the three of us are out. It doesn't translate because we know Jen. But let's say we're out and
I wear panties.
What color were they?
I don't know. God, you're supposed to be in the same place, guys.
I'm with you, brother.
No, you're
Come on.
not.
I'm with you,
No,
brother.
no.
Nah, real talk, I wouldn't say anything either.
Nah. That's why I asked if he was closer to the wife or the husband.
It
because-
depends on how close we are.
Yeah, because
If we're not really close like that,
if I so I'll play it off and be like, all right, yo, and go in and give him a hug, and I'd be like, hey, your panties on. That's creepy sounding, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Everything
You will,
about
wait.
this is creepy. And I
Or,
understand it.
or you could just say something like you're exposed. You know what I'm saying? And then oh shit. You know what I'm saying?
XYZ.
Would you say?
XYZ.
So
I have an idea.
I have an idea.
lay it on me.
The moment's passed, sir.
Like,
It's gone. It's what lay it on.
Hey
me.
Jen, you're a woman.
I am a woman sometimes.
If you're exposed in public,
Oh yeah, we should just ask her.
yeah, let's.
Well, it's different because we know Jen.
But she may give a different answer than we expect.
Well, Jen's butt crack is always exposed.
I tell her all the time. Vic, listen to me, brother. I say it. I've been saying it for years. What
Again,
is he?
Bim is comfortable enough to say, "Hey."
But we don't say anything.
I do.
Yeah, Bim says, "Hey, you're Jen."
I said, oh, Jen, you're a plumber now.
Yeah, I'm plumber now. That's what you say. That's what
How
I
would
just
you like to be told?
There's no good way. I've been told about my butt crack
My whole life.
several different ways, and not one of them made me go, you know what? I'm
Thank
comfortable
you.
now.
Thank you. So, if I was with my wife, I would say to my wife, "Hey, you should tell her this." And as woman to woman, she could tell it.
You
Right.
definitely can't tell
I
a husband that.
No, because
That's why he didn't.
Right. That's why I'm not telling her, nor am I telling the husband, because I don't need that smoke. And I really mean it from like a, hey, like
I know you're a noble guy.
I'm
and
trying
it's
to
like,
be-
poor lady.
but
her,
it's-
her
yeah.
things are exposed, and she don't even
I don't
know
want some
it.
other like guy to walk by and be like, ooh, you know,
Right,
like,
I know,
because I would
I
want
know,
somebody to do that
Darren.
for my wife.
But since you didn't say anything, guess what
I'm
happened?
a piece of shit.
Some guy walked by.
Some guy was like, oh,
You gotta tell your kids.
Kids will say anything.
yes, they will.
Matter of fact, don't even tell your
Yes.
kids. Just show your kid. Like, kind of turn their head toward it, and they go, "Her panties are showing."
I see your underwear.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
That's.
Oh, fuck.
So you gotta
But
teach
I
them
also
how to
feel
talk
like
faster.
I also feel like flipped around, a woman would have no problem saying, "Hey, barn door's open."
Oh, 'cause we
whether she
shop-
knows you.
Wait, what?
Barn
Barn
doors
doors
open.
Oh, you
Flies
zipper.
down, yeah.
Oh, I thought you were sitting there with your panties. I was like, that's some new shit. Your bar is what?
Because Darren, we can get in trouble for shit.
It's not fair.
Look, men have done some crazy shit over
I
the
guess you're right.
centuries.
You're right.
Look, women, I will do everything, anything to make you feel comfortable.
So he won't be bringing Darren.
Don't bring me.
So yeah, that's why they can tell us our barn doors down. Hey,
I don't tell guys their zippers open.
why not?
But you could, and it wouldn't be
wouldn't-
as awkward or pervy.
Yeah, we wouldn't feel like,
Oh my
never.
God, what you doing looking down there in the first
never.
place?
Come on, let's be real.
No,
Dude,
yeah,
like,
we'll be
shit,
real.
She wants the D.
No.
Yeah, that's how girls think.
That's
guys,
why you told them to zip up, nigga. I don't-
guys think all girls want the D, and you give one signal.
That's not true.
So yes,
Hey,
That's
hey.
serious.
yeah.
That's not that true. It's true.
That's not that.
That's
true.
not. That's not
Yeah.
true. Jen.
Not for a zipper
because
thing.
you might be like, oh, why is she looking down there? There's guys who will say that in their head. Why is she looking down there? She wants the D.
When you're like in high school,
Well,
maybe.
whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know where the cutoff is. I don't know when that stops
If-
being a thing, but it's a thing.
If they're an adult man out there who think they're fly being down and someone telling them
after college,
is entry to conversation and flirting, like, come on, brother. Come on, grow up, Peter Pan.
I don't. I
Yo,
really
Peter
wouldn't be
Pan
that
was
surprised
the
if somebody
old
used that as a ice breaker.
He was though.
Peter Pan was mad old.
He was.
Peter Pan was not a kid.
Never growing up. Never.
No, he's like 150 years
He
old.
was still
Yeah.
growing up.
What's
Never.
the difference between a Muppet and a puppet?
A Muppet and a puppet.
Yeah, like the Sesame Street puppets.
Isn't
and
a
the
Muppet
Muppets.
like man, and then
No.
a puppet is with the strings?
Yeah.
Is that right?
A puppet is you got your.
You gotta
hands
put
up.
your hand up in the puppet and make it move. And a puppet is with strings.
Yeah.
You just said
How-
puppet twice.
Thank you.
I said puppet twice. I'm sorry. Muppet. Puppet.
Muppet is which one?
Muppet is this one.
No.
No.
No?
Opposite.
Really?
A puppet.
I don't know.
No, I
have
feel
your
like a
hands up.
puppet is. Go.
What's the thing mimes put on their lap? What is that?
Mimes?
It's not a mom.
I mean, not mimes. Ventriloquist.
Yes.
Jen, chill out. What's that?
That's a
Their doll,
ventriloquist
right?
dummy.
Their dummy? Okay.
Yeah, it's a dummy.
So that's a dummy. The other one is a
Muppets.
sock
I think the
puppet.
Muppet
No, I'm
is just
talking
a
Muppets
trademark.
like the Muppet Babies and the
Oh,
Muppets.
like Jim Henson.
Yeah, that's got to be like,
Yeah.
because that wasn't a thing.
But their
before.
puppets on Sesame Street are puppets, not Muppets, right?
Yes, because somebody put their hand in the ass to
Somebody
make them
puts their
out.
hand in Big Bird's ass.
Okay.
Well, not big, but he's
That's
not
not
a
a
puppet.
thing.
Is he a puppet?
That's what I'm.
There's a
That's
man
what-
in it.
That's what the fuck. No, it's not a man in there. They use strings.
For Big Bird?
Yeah.
Guys.
Yes, Darren.
The Muppets are puppet characters created by Jim Henson. Jim Henson said the name Muppet came from combining the words puppet and marionette.
I was gonna say marionette puppets.
Why marionette? What's
That's
marionette?
the strings.
Oh.
But so do they consider Sesame Street characters Muppets?
There's no defined difference between
can
Muppet
you
and
Google
puppet,
Sesame
other
Street
than the
characters?
link. Okay. Where are we going?
I don't know. How we get it?
It's. I could tell you how I got here, but I don't.
That's,
She just threw it out there.
Jen does that. She'll just.
Listeners, I'm really sorry
Because
about this.
because today I was wondering what's Cookie Monster's real name.
Carl,
Why was he?
Vic, as you can see,
how did you get there? Please take us on a journey on how you got there.
What reminded you of the Cookie
Yeah.
Monster?
We were driving to.
Okay, so you were driving.
We
Great.
were in a car, and the
Yep.
person driving had Waze, but she had it on the Cookie Monster voice.
continue. There's more, please.
Because you didn't just jump to that. You
And
didn't.
so it's funny. So like, if there's like traffic, you'll see like C is for careful, dumb shit like that, you know.
Right.
So every time Cookie Monster talked, I laughed.
Uh-huh.
And the more I'm listening to Cookie Monster, I'm like, yo, the fuck is his name though? Like,
You felt like you knew him at a personal level to get past
because Cookie Monster's a
right.
nickname.
Mm.
That's a nickname.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
Cookie
like, what's your
Monster.
real name, not your stripper name? You
Right,
wanted to
because
know.
Cookie Monster describes the fact that this nigga loves cookies. Like if they called him Cookie Monster, but he really was more into pies, then that could be his name. You know what I mean? Because you was born with that.
Right.
But
I'm with you. Go ahead.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I feel like you're mocking me.
No, I'm here.
But
Jen.
because it's a nickname based off of his habit, that means somebody had to give him that. So therefore, before somebody gave him that nickname,
Wow.
Oh my
he
God.
had to have.
Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Darren, come on now.
he
For
had to have
instance,
what?
Come on now.
Sesame
name.
Street's lovable cookie devouring Cookie Monster has a real first name.
Oh, stop. Don't say it yet.
I'm about
Ladies
to do
and
fucking
watch
laps.
this.
I'm about to do
Watch
fucking
this.
laps.
Vic, you are here for a huge moment.
I'm about to fucking do laps.
Ladies and gentlemen, listeners,
Oh my God, is his full name?
listeners, boys and girls of the Please Delete This World, Jen has unlocked something.
Hey.
I am
Hey.
that Cookie Monster is my favorite Sesame Street character.
Really?
Really?
Yes, yes,
Oscar
he is.
the Grouch.
Followed by Ernie. Oh, you like Oscar?
Ernie's my nigga.
God
Oscar
bless.
the Grouch.
What the hell?
So now,
Really is-
as a Cookie Monster fan, and I feel like my cookie addiction, not lying, came because of him.
You
because
guys don't even have cookies on the show.
there's a reason, because I would eat everything. So, I had no idea in my 35 years
excited.
on
do
Earth
you guys want to take a guess?
that 35 years on the Earth, the Cookie Monster actually has a name. Shame on me,
Is it Carl?
Bae's gonna be so mad when he hears this.
I wish
because
it
he
was
heard your
Carl.
nonsensical thoughts.
Earlier, he was like, "Don't ask him that." I'm like, "I'm gonna ask."
Darren,
So mad right
hold
now.
on. Can we all do a drum roll? You ready? Darren. Darren. Can you read to our audience the name of our beloved Cookie Monster?
His name is Captain.
What?
Captain.
Wait.
See-
Not
AP
Captain.
apostrophe N.
Thank you, Captain.
Like
She's
Captain
ready.
Crunch.
She's ready for this.
You knew this?
You don't know how to spell Captain?
No, you knew.
No.
Because I couldn't understand what Darren was saying. I was like, what?
But I know.
It's not
Because
Captain.
that's what
Captain.
they put. That's what they
It's
put on
Captain.
Captain Crunch.
Okay.
Captain Crunch is CAP apostrophe N.
And
Yeah, no cap.
no cap.
Captain.
No cap.
Yeah, thank you.
No N.
Captain Horatio.
Oh my God.
Is this Wikipedia? Because they can make shit up in Wikipedia.
It's actually the Smithsonian magazine. So Captain
Smithsonian.
All right,
Holy
it's
shit.
Horatio Magellan
Oh,
Crunch.
Crunch.
wait, what?
Crunch.
So,
Crunch. Oh my God, this is
Are
fucking
you sure
hilarious.
this is an official source?
All right, let's look at the whole article.
wait.
You know what? This is funny.
Like, what
Why?
website are you looking at?
Because we were talking earlier, and we said we are gonna bring
Smithsonianmag.com.
back the term crunch, and I said I was gonna find a way to get crunch into this episode. And the fact that Cookie Monster's last name is Crunch, I'm going home. I've earned my
You
check.
spoke all this into existence.
I've earned my check.
Or did you have something contrary, Darren?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit.
It's not as exciting.
No, it's not
sorry.
Horatio?
So, Captain Crunch's name is Captain Horatio Magellan. They put it together.
How'd you mess that up, Darren?
Because it's right after each other. I'm sorry. Cookie Monster's real name is actually Sid. All right, well, guys, get home safe. Have a good night. We'll talk to you
how
next
do we
week.
get from?
We'll talk to you next week, guys. Make sure you follow us on Instagram, PLSDLTHIS.
Oh my god.
On Twitter, the same handle.
There goes your crunch theory.
Why does anybody listen to this shit?
All right, guys. Have a good weekend.
Bro.
Shout out to Jim Henson.
He says Sid.
Sid. S-I-fucking-D.
Darren went through the trouble of making all these faces,
Yo.
all excitement,
Well,
because he read the wrong
Horatio.
damn line.
was
And then told, come and tell us, Sid.
Listen, right.
Him named Sid.
So it was like,
Now his
mama
last
name was
name
Sid,
being
I'm gonna go
Crunch
with
makes
Sid.
sense. It's fucking Captain Crunch.
yeah, so it's a
'Cause I was
cookie.
like, what
It's
was his
Sid.
name?
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna first name be Captain. Unless you're Captain Morgan.
Darren, wait a minute. Now I gotta ask you something, Darren. As you said, oh, you got the name, right? And we still talked a little bit.
Yeah.
I even held you off for another 10 seconds.
Oh, did I keep reading?
Yes.
Or did I no, I didn't. I was like, I'll just wait for my turn.
It wasn't until I asked him, "Are you sure?" Is that
Shit. Oh, coincidentally. Cookie Monster and Captain Crunch have the same name. That is some bullshit.
That'd be amazing.
Damn.
in the same article?
Oh, my God.
Homer J. Simpson's middle name is actually Jay. That's dumb.
J-A-Y?
Yep.
That's annoying.
Anybody else's name you want to know
That shit
so I
killed
can
me a
ruin
little
it?
bit. Yo, Darren,
Big
I was
Bird.
hyped, yo.
Yeah.
Big Bird.
Oh,
I need
Big
the
Bird?
site when you're done. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Because he
It's
wasn't
just
always
Google.
big.
Damn it.
That was the other thought I had.
Just on Google.
He can always what, Jen?
Huh?
What you said?
Big Bird. He didn't start big. So that was the other one I was wondering.
Yeah.
It doesn't say.
You gotta grow.
That
Big
is
Bird
true.
had. Matter of fact, yeah, they had the baby Big Bird, right?
I don't know. Maybe he evolved.
Oh, I didn't know that.
His name evolved like a Pokemon.
That's what I'm saying. So what was his first name?
The
Oh,
little bird.
What you
that,
read?
that can't be real.
Darren, read
Come on,
it
Darren.
out loud so we can see.
Put a line
How
with
you
your
Big
remember?
finger.
Bird, one of the most loved characters on Sesame Street, has recently revealed
That he's gay.
in a fake interview that he's transgendered.
Oh, jeez.
So
What
it's not
website
official.
is this?
It's not official. He said in a
This
fake interview, right?
is- Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a fake interview.
I'm getting
Fake
static
website.
somewhere.
Fake news.
Fan.
Oh no, like static.
Did it just go away?
Static Shock.
Yeah.
I think it was my foot was stepping on it.
Oh no, still there. Oh, sorry. We'll work through this, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry if you can hear
Darren,
that
your
on
feet
your
are back. Well, you have shoes again.
I do.
That's good. Your foot feels better?
Just a little bit.
Good.
end. I'll kill that woman for what she did to you.
Damn, what
Next
happened?
time, just say your name is Toby.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Wow. Oh man. Did you say his name already, Darren?
Who?
Big Bird?
It doesn't say.
Oh, okay.
Just transgendered, apparently.
Oh, that thing. Oh,
His name is Big
big.
Bird.
Jen, did you text yourself anything?
That was one of the things I had texted myself.
All right, we're gonna stay away from your text. So, Vic,
Wait.
you're a little younger than us.
Yo,
Not
you
too.
gotta stop bringing up.
Hold on.
This me being younger.
Because you
than
be outside also. It's the
I
youth.
be inside
chips are
too.
these?
Those are mine. You can have some.
No, those
Oh
are
my
mine.
man. Why you claim her chips?
Oh, thanks, Vic.
He wanted him to open them.
Because I was feeling like
Is this?
I'm digging like some of the new rappers,
Tell me what you feel.
like the baby,
How young do you think I am?
young enough to be outside enjoying like the baby.
Thanks, Jen. Your eyes told
You
me
don't
that
like Suge?
a couple minutes ago.
I don't be listening to these new niggas like that.
For real, for
There's a
real.
difference between young and young.
Yeah, like, like how?
Vic, look, after 34, like you feel like you just fell off a cliff. So I'm like, damn, out here with a walker and shit, just questioning why people are outside in the heat. So, to me, anybody that's like 4 years younger than me or more, it might as well be 20.
A whole different bracket for you, huh?
Yeah, I'm like, hey,
I could tell.
Hey, you guys. Hey, what's it like in that high school now with the phones?
Show me how you do this on the phone again.
But no, I'm starting to like Meg Thee Stallion. The more I listen
She's
to her
everywhere.
shit, and the baby, I'm like, oh, I fuck with them. I actually enjoy their shit.
Did you watch the Double XL?
I did.
I was made to watch that yesterday. The other two people that was with them,
Yeah.
what the fuck was that?
I didn't even bother. I only listened to the baby and Meg. That's it.
Oh, the other two. You gotta
don't
listen to
watch
it for comedic.
For comedic value. Yeah, no, I like it. I like their cadence. Their cadence is I can actually understand what they're saying, and they don't have to be super like lyrical, but I fuck with it. It's a good energy. It's a good
Nah, I'll
vibe.
be honest. I listened to Meg's new album.
Oh, she got a whole album out?
Yeah, Fever.
Oh, I didn't know that. Shit.
I don't think it's bad. It's all right. Got some bangers on there. That cat
Yeah.
shit joint with the baby.
Yeah, that goes.
It's a banger.
And it's like we listen to that, or I would listen to that knowing what the energy is. I'm not listening to it like sitting back in my house, but if I'm about to go out somewhere, I'll put that shit
Yo,
on.
I think I just realized something.
Yeah. You realize.
My status about Truth Hurts being a good song, even though she sucks. I was talking about Lizzo.
Oh, you were talking about Truth Hurts, the artist from early 2000?
Wow,
Was-
you just did the opposite of what Scarlett did.
Oh, who's Scarlett?
Wow.
Oh, Scarlett that was here?
You have
Did she say
Alzheimer's?
something on your don't do that, Darren.
When we
No,
said
but you
that-
know how she was like, oh, like my, the G Unit
G-Unit.
song.
Oh,
So you went further back.
That is the opposite. See, I didn't even pick up what you put
Yo,
down.
she made a whole status about how Meg Thee Stallion
it just
sucks,
hit me that it was Lizzo that I meant.
that
I was talking about Lizzo the whole time.
but she loves this song.
So you weren't
And
talking
then-
about Meg Thee Stallion?
no, I was talking about Lizzo.
And then mad people on the comments is like, yeah, Meg sucks. She's the worst rapper ever. And then it's like, yeah, she's terrible.
And you
And
weren't even
that's-
talking about Meg.
And that's why it just hit me just now. So I'm
and
like,
then
oh,
I
shit.
texted
because
Jen.
he texted me about
I was
it.
like, yo, Jen, you really think Meg's that bad?
I'm like, yeah,
she's
but that
like,
one
yeah.
song is good.
And I'm
But you weren't even talking about Meg.
I was about Lizzo, the fellow flautist.
Why you shit on Lizzo though?
and this is why you can't trust women. Because they just
Oh,
be
boy.
hating on women for no
First of
reason.
all, first of all, no, that's not true.
What
that
you
could-
mean? It's
No,
it's
no,
completely
I wasn't.
true.
I just put the wrong name because I'm old and I don't know these
Bruh.
people like he just said. I knew who I was talking about, but I put the wrong name because I'm old.
All right, so just update your status.
I will. I just told you first on the mic. As soon
Alright.
as it hit me,
But was Lizzo that bad that you had to tear down a fellow black queen on social media?
I ain't tell nobody down.
What you said?
I said.
She sucks. She sucks.
No, I
Yeah,
said.
and you let white men rash her. You let white men rash his black queen.
Damn, Jen.
I'm about to rash you.
I'm saying though, explain yourself.
Ain't nothing to explain.
Why you shitting on the queen?
I ain't shit nobody. I said I didn't think she was a great rapper, but that song goes. But I was talking about a whole different person.
But forget that
So
though.
you just shitting on two people for no
Right.
reason.
Do you think Thriller's a good song?
like for lyrical value, like,
Like
What song?
it wasn't deep.
Thriller.
The Michael Jackson song?
Yeah.
We like Thriller because of the video.
So I'm asking you a question.
Yeah, it's a great song. What you talking about?
I like the video. I like the song for the song.
The beat's good.
And
What
the
you
video.
mean? That song is amazing. It sold like 28 million.
That's not. I know it's a classic song.
Yeah,
But
I
do
know
In your
Steve, but
opinion,
you-
it's a good song.
But do you think it's a good song?
Yeah, it's
Think,
Thriller.
think of Thriller in your head right now before you answer.
Yeah, I'm thinking of it.
It's close to midnight.
It's
And
close
something
to
strange is looking at your door. Is that how it go?
Yeah, man.
I already
If
know.
Trevor shit, he knows the song.
Creep Squad, yo.
You know what?
So,
I'm done being,
her
like-
friends.
Transparent with you guys.
No, Darren,
No,
it's
you
okay.
gotta be.
You know I don't judge you.
The rest
So
of the
what?
world
You
might.
saying Lizzo's Michael Jackson? They got the same talent? I don't
Oh
know.
wow.
What are you saying?
No.
Wait, so I played. I told you about the Lizzo song a week or two ago with the flute performance.
Mm-hmm.
So did you go and like listen to more of her shit after that?
No, I had listened to her stuff before that. So
Oh,
the stuff that I
okay.
had heard before that I didn't like because everybody was somehow, I like when people talk about somebody and they like really like them and stuff. But then when I went to listen to her actual music, like personality, she has a crazy personality. It's dope. But the music just didn't sound good. It wasn't like she was a good singer or a particularly good rapper.
Right.
But it's her energy that makes people like her.
Gotcha,
So I was like, eh. So when I made that status, I was saying I still feel the same way.
So are you gonna correct your status?
Yeah, I just
Okay.
corrected myself as the thought came to me.
Listeners, what's your opinion on this Lizzo person? Because I don't really know who she is.
Should I show him the clip?
No.
No, after the pod.
I feel like is she in that whole like city girls movement and no,
To
she's
Darren,
different.
yes, because he's old.
What I show you later on, you'll have no idea that was that. You wouldn't even guess it.
All right, cool.
Yeah. Not that it's that extreme, but you just be like, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't she in that new movie too? With the strippers?
It was the one with Cardi B in them.
I think so.
Oh, I heard that's coming.
Did you know there was a I Got the Hookup 2 in theaters like a week or two ago?
I heard about that.
And they had like 126 speaking roles in the movie.
What?
That many characters?
Yeah. 126.
I'm cool. I'm cool.
If everybody said 1 minute worth of stuff, that's 126 minutes already.
No, I'm cool on that. Because there's no character development with 126 people. I don't even know what all y'all saying.
It's like a bunch of people from like Instagram and stuff.
Nah, I'm cool.
Oh, okay. Like the popular people on
Yeah.
social media.
I'll watch it tonight.
Where we at? God dang.
Support black people.
Vic, another thing from your snaps and social medias. You eat good. At least you eat better than me, because I eat for survival.
I was gonna say define good. Are we
So-
talking about healthy?
Yeah, what is good?
Oh no, yeah, definitely not healthy. He's no vegan.
oh, okay.
He's no vegan.
Time out. You think vegans eat healthy just because they're vegans?
Don't. I'm not allowed to talk about vegans
Defend
legally
yourself.
anymore.
Why not?
You try to sue me or something. Whatever, it's fine.
Yo,
He cut down his tree and he was upset.
oh, that guy, he's vegan?
That's something I learned.
What?
Brother
You
Dim,
getting sued?
You getting sued?
We haven't heard anything still.
Yo, let's
Go
just
burn
beat
his house
his
down.
ass.
Darren, you haven't been saying jobs.
Oh, I got you. I'm sorry, I forgot.
Okay.
What were we talking about before the job thing?
Jobs.
Vegans eating good.
Oh yes. So.
Vegans and their fake healthy pursuit, bruh.
Oh no, they trash. They trash. You know what? I randomly thought
Sorry,
the other day,
vegans.
what if vegans found out that plants could feel?
They
Not
can. What you mean?
Again, in a sense, like some people may say, well, nerves and the way the human, blah, blah, blah. But what if you found out that when you pulled just some soy, you were actually hurting
Yeah.
the plant?
If
Would you
you
guys
can-
starve yourselves to death?
If you can talk to plants and they grow better when you talk to them,
They're alive. They're alive. You're
what,
right.
what makes you think they can't
that is a
feel?
Vic.
Damn.
Come on,
You
man.
you just
We
Talk
did
to
73
them.
episodes of that.
Woo.
That's
Yo.
a gem.
You
Talk-
scraped the
high
bottom of the ocean with that
high
one,
five,
brother.
man.
Yeah,
Talk
SpongeBob.
to them.
I mean,
Deep.
they do studies
deep.
that we played hip hop for this set of plants, and we played something else for this set of plants, and the hip hop plants grow better. Grew
Yeah.
better.
Vegans. Did you slip up on it or was it?
We did. Whatever, guys.
You square, beloved. Don't worry.
No.
Did you say growed?
I said grow. I didn't say growed. I just said grow.
Oh, thank God.
And I was like, nah.
Yo, vegans in there fucking mass produce vegan food, man, in their factories.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a job I didn't even
Come
think
on,
I
man.
had.
Talk to him.
What job was that, Darren? You worked in the vegan
No.
shop?
I was thinking like
sweatshop?
in middle school. I was
He was working in middle school.
yeah.
He's like, yeah.
It was
What?
y'all were working
He looked
in
at
middle
me
school.
like-
I did,
Of course.
In middle school, after school, I would go to the Boys and Girls Club, and
You're not
I
like
was
a boy?
no, I was.
Start my second shift.
It's not funny. It's funny though. I was like a counselor.
What?
I had my own little group.
So, did you get paid for this?
I feel
Who
like I
did you
did.
counsel in middle school?
Like that wasn't. It wasn't like I was
Greatest.
count. Like I just had like a little group that I had to keep track of.
Daycare.
And then for summer, in that same year, for summer we did a summer camp, and I had a group of kids too.
Wow.
You got paid for that? You remember? No.
That was a volunteer one.
I was a camp counselor.
Volunteer. Shit.
You were volunteer working that young? Damn. You're a good person.
I'm sure it wasn't by choice.
No,
I wasn't volunteering
well, because
for shit.
my parents were like, over the summer you're not gonna sit home and do nothing.
Yeah.
So
You ever wonder if your parents kicked you out so they could fuck?
No. I never wanted that.
Me either to this moment.
As a parent, I could tell you it's probably happened multiple times, and we're just too stupid to notice. Thank God.
Thank God. For real.
Thank Gio.
My parents are usually looking for me. Usually looking for me. Where is this?
Running these streets.
And once they done fucking, they're like, all right. There was a kid here. Where's he at?
Where is Victor?
Oh, shit.
Oh, the point that I was on. So, food. The other day,
Oh, damn.
I believe it was on Wednesday, you posted some Rasta pasta.
Oh, last week.
Yeah, last week. And I was like, yo, hold on now. I didn't know that. Is it Vic in New York again? Like, what's going on? But
I will be there this weekend though.
but it was local. So I saw you had tagged Gigi's. And this was around, I don't know what time of day, but I saw the snap around like 8 o'clock.
Yep. Wednesday
Yeah.
night, probably like Thursday night, one of those days.
So I said, all right, let me see what this Gigi's got. And I go on the Instagram page, and I see a lot of stuff. I was like, let me see the menu. Damn, that was soul food. All right. I had about 20 minutes to get there. It's right down the street on Plainfield, I think like 205.
How honest can I be?
Oh, hold on.
As your heart desires.
So I went there.
Gotta support black business, you know.
Huh?
Gotta support black business, you know.
Yeah. So I went there, and I said, yo, let me try this place out. And I got the catfish and the chicken and the greens and whatnot. That's probably the best catfish I ever had ever. Like, it was, even the next day, because I didn't eat a lot of it. I got a lot of food for me and the lady. That's, oof. I had no idea about that place.
You can reheat seafood. I didn't know that.
Was usually not good, as good after. But that shit was tasty as fuck.
Yo, that's a lie because, like, you know, Africans, we be having our fish stew.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you right.
Yeah, we reheat
You know
all
what
of
I'm
that shit.
saying?
Yeah.
We reheat that, no issue.
Yeah,
Right.
that's true.
I didn't think
Cape
about that.
Verdeans, the Spanish, they be having that bacalao
Yep.
and stuff.
Listen,
like,
I don't eat seafood, so it's just a question. Shit. I don't check for the
You
fish stew.
can still know just because you
That's
don't
what I'm
eat
saying.
it.
I forgot.
I'm sorry.
Damn. You ever try to heat up a fish sandwich?
But you
Or some
just-
tuna sandwich?
I ain't putting no fish fillet in the
Hold up,
goddamn.
time out. Why
Fuck
would you
that.
want to heat up a tuna fish sandwich? It's
Some people
already-
get tuna melts or something. I don't know.
Yeah, but a tuna fish sandwich is
It just
straight
sounds
cold.
like it'd be gross. See?
No, I mean, I grew up on tuna fish sandwiches. Eat them cold, no issue.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So warm.
Yo,
fish
Darren
sounds
is just
gross.
sitting back like, what is
I'm enjoying it.
You don't eat tuna fish sandwiches?
I hate tuna fish.
And I don't like seafood, but I love tuna fish.
Oh,
I love
You
it.
make no sense. So I'm gonna big up Gigi's. I'm gonna big up Gigi's.
Yeah, but I wouldn't call tuna fish seafood.
No, I always tell people I don't eat seafood. I just eat fake seafood.
Chicken of the sea.
chicken of the sea.
So
yeah.
I'll do tuna fish sandwiches. I'll do
They did say that chicken
Seafood.
of this goddamn sea, huh?
fish, what's it called?
Fucking hate
Seafood
tuna
salad,
fish.
like once every 2 years or so.
Seafood salad.
So big up to Gigi's. 105 Plainfield Street in Providence. They did not pay us, but they got some good catfish, and the chicken was good.
And
I
you
didn't
can
get-
reheat it.
and you can reheat it if you'd like. And they do different things with seafood. So I did try the Rasta pasta. I never had Rasta pasta before, but I thought it was straight. I like the it had a little kick. So I
He
fuck
got some
with it.
good kick to it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I
shout out to GG's.
We recently had
My ass
Indian
the next
food.
morning.
We recently had Indian food, which was pretty good too.
Where you get from?
Love Indian food.
It's near Pawtucket. If it wasn't
There's two of them
Pawtucket,
like right
Taste
near
of
each other.
yeah,
India.
yeah. Not Taste of the other one was further down in like the plaza. I think so.
Oh, what did you say?
Rasoy.
Is that what it is?
Yes.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I only went there once, but it was really good.
It's very good.
Yep.
It reminded me of African food with like a little milkiness to it.
Exactamundo.
That's how
I like that
the
they eat with their
curry
hands.
Yeah.
with coconut milk with it.
Yeah, I could fuck up some naan. Or a different naan.
Yes.
Oh yeah, man. Some garlic
You know naan?
Yeah. That spice the curry like me.
Hey, right here, babe. Right here.
That kill the cow like me. No, they don't kill cows, right?
They say
They killed
Yeah.
lamb.
halal beef lamb.
You know, none.
I almost said something wild and inappropriate.
Oh man, me too.
I'm literally going home.
Shout out to my Indians, yo.
Say it.
No.
What was that pool's real name?
Nahasa Pina Pinalan.
Why can you do that?
Because that's his name. I love The Simpsons.
That was the last thing. Why? I don't. You know how to spell it too?
No, God, no. What the fuck?
You just know how to say it?
Yeah, Nahasa Pina Pintalan. It's easier to say
Change
this.
his name or something?
I think they got rid
It's
of
like
him.
Phil.
Or they got rid of him?
Yeah, they got rid of him.
Really?
I think so. 'Cause,
Wow, that's not racist.
Somebody wrote an article and it led to him
Yeah. Well,
being written off the show. Like cartoon.
so what's the difference if they just never showed him again? Like, they didn't tell anybody. It was like, oh, we're not drawing him anymore. Like, would
People
anybody
would
really
ask
notice?
After like
Oh, yeah.
5 episodes, be like, hey, what's up with the pool, yo?
Yeah,
what's up with the pool
Did he
now?
go to the quickie mart?
Yeah,
Staple of the show.
right.
Yeah.
And he got mad kids. You wonder what the kids are doing, how they're, you know what I mean?
You got kids?
You got mad kids.
Hey, Vic,
Look.
would you date somebody with kids?
Would I date somebody with kids?
That's a
Came
question.
out of nowhere.
Oh, it came to another conversation we had.
Yes, I would.
Is there a limit to how many kids a person would have before you stop?
Is there a limit?
Yeah. Like if the person was like, oh, I had 2 kids.
There's a limit to baby daddies.
Okay.
God
One to
bless.
baby daddies, but
One.
okay. All right. So
Or
she has
0, preferably.
she has 2 kids, 1 baby daddy.
Nah, 0 baby daddy. She gotta have adopt.
Yeah, she gotta be a virgin, fam. I'm just saying. She can love children, but if anybody penetrated, nah, I'm cool.
Or she just got like she would hit. The
She doesn't inherit these children.
Yeah.
Like if her name isn't Virgin Mary, is what I'm saying. What I'm saying
I
is,
ain't dealing with no niggas. Unforgivable. Yeah.
Bim, I know you're currently engaged, hypothetically speaking, but
yeah,
would you have no problem dating somebody with kids?
yeah, and almost like Vic said, that's important. The amount
The
of,
baby daddies, okay.
and not that you pass judgment on somebody because of that, but for me, it's like,
but your preference.
yeah,
Nobody
it
can tell
costs
you what your
pause
preference.
because, like, if say she lives with the children, and we, things go further, and then we somehow together have to discipline the children.
Yeah.
I already got to deal with one dude if I say the wrong thing, or you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I don't have to deal with 3. You know what I'm saying?
So what's the
So-
cutoff point for number of baby daddies? 3?
I think one's comfortable.
One, okay,
But-
so
yeah.
Crowd.
one,
Yeah,
one,
that's-
okay.
He's a crowd.
Again, not passing judgment.
that was a good. Okay, yeah, I
Just
understand.
personally, like,
Hey,
you know what
it's
I
your
mean?
preference, you know. So one,
passing
What you mean?
judgment.
3's company.
one baby daddy with like 2 kids.
See,
I
wish
know.
could talk.
Yeah. Again, this is
No,
hypothetical.
that's not a problem. Yeah,
Nah, all right.
It depends on the relationship between her and the baby daddy.
They-
As long
Alright.
as the kid's taken care of and I'm
See,
not
now that,
being
now
daddy.
that we're older, it's like, you can't really put it. I mean, you can,
Yeah.
but you can't really put it past her for having kids.
Yeah. No. And I'm not saying
And
you should.
depending on how old the kids, then not really you have to deal with them.
Okay,
You
well,
know?
That's
okay.
true.
So hit another extension off of that. What is wrong with you?
I caught it though.
You've been dropping everything today.
I caught it though.
How young can her youngest kid be?
That's a question.
How young can the youngest kid be? And we're talking about seriously dating.
Damn. We'll come back to that. Yes, seriously dating.
She's like, what does seriously dating mean?
right. What does this mean?
If you're seriously dating,
It's funny. I wasn't even
the
considering.
kid got to
baby
be
daddies
like,
in my answer.
No?
I'm a piece of shit. So.
no changing diapers. Like, maybe over 4.
I was gonna say 3.
What was your answer, Darren? Because we didn't let you get to
Yeah,
yours.
3's fine.
But
No,
it can't.
no, no.
But it has to be 3, and y'all could not have lived together in the past 2 years,
You and the husband.
and the baby
You
daddy.
and the baby daddy.
What if
Because it'd
it
be
was an ex-husband?
lingering something still.
Ex-husband?
Yeah. How long he at the house?
I'm
That's
asking
important.
you.
He had to be at least 2 years at the crib.
At least 2 years. You not with.
And seriously dating? Man, that's kind of soon.
The kid's young. If we say 3 or 4,
So I'm
I
kind
don't
of.
know. I make better decisions than that, so.
So yeah, I feel like I'm on the page of like I don't younger kids. Like I already have my tribe, and so
How many you got?
I got 4.
4.
So
Mad
like,
kids,
if God
yo.
forbid I find myself single in a dating pool,
it's a terrible place to be.
terrible. I couldn't even imagine it. But to date somebody and then they have like 3 or 4 kids,
is it bad?
I think that would be like like I don't sound super hypocritical, but 3 or 4 kids, I'm like nah. I already got my 4 plus your 3. That's 7. If it's a serious thing, I'm like nah.
But what if they was older though?
If they were older, I think I'd be more okay with it because I don't want to be like a active parent to more children other than my own. That
You want to ditch
that
responsibilities?
Yeah, it sounds shitty, right? But I want to. Yeah, sorry, Jen.
You
Jen is
don't
the-
want to be an active parent.
like. So
He doesn't want to be nobody's
again,
stepdaddy.
I already got my 4.
You ain't my daddy.
Shut up. Not my dad. Shut up. So yeah, like I said, I already got my 4. I already got my 2 young boys.
Shout out to baby boy.
Let's say, good one. Let's say, like I said, God forbid, like the next year I find myself single, and I have my 2 young boys. So I already gotta handle that, and then to date somebody with young kids as well, it may be cute in the moment, like, oh, they could play together and get along. But then
That
I'm
shit
like,
ain't cute.
right, right. So, I don't think I would date somebody with one younger kids, like younger than like 7, and then 2 with more than like 2 kids. And that sounds, again, super hypocritical, I know.
No, you could. That's not hypocritical.
Why
Because you would totally
This
understand.
one was
if-
calling me a hypocrite all weekend because I said,
But you get why some woman
Yeah.
would say, "Ew, nigga, 4? No."
Four's
You'd be
a
like,
lot.
"I understand, ma'am. Have a good day."
I've done that before. I think it was 5. I was like, no way.
It's a lot.
yo.
Kids, Jen?
it's a lot.
Huh?
You dated a guy with
Also,
5 kids?
No.
Bim,
You listening?
how soon
I
into
thought you said you've done
dating
that before.
would you
No, I've said
make
no
it known
because
how many
the
kids
mad
you
kids.
have?
Wait, hold on. So what's going on over there?
Jen dated a guy with 5 kids.
No, I said I told somebody no because they had mad kids.
How long was it into it before you found out he had mad kids?
Yeah.
It was like
wait.
first time we hung out.
Oh, he just. Ooh, I got 5.
Yeah,
Is
you,
there-
you gotta
See,
put
I-
that on the
see,
table.
see-
You can't leave that.
Darren was
Be
just
the piece of
asking that,
shit.
yeah.
The
What
piece
else
of
did he
shit
put
I
on
am.
the
I don't
table?
think I would equally devote.
Nothing, 'cause they
Like
got 5
quickly. I don't think I would immediately say, "Boom, I got 4 kids." I don't. If it came up, I guess I
You
would.
probably wouldn't. In the
But I would
beginning
kind of dance around the
No,
subject.
I
I
think in
got
the beginning
kids.
of you dating, you probably wouldn't because you wouldn't have had a situation where it became a problem for someone. Like you could date someone for 6 months and they don't know, and then
Yeah.
you say, "Oh, I got 4 kids," and they're like, "Deal breaker, bye."
Yeah.
But see,
So then somebody who's gone through that, they're like, you know what? I'm gonna put
And
that
put
shit
it
on
on
the
the table and
quick.
not waste time.
See, right. So that's what I'm saying. In the beginning of you dating, you wouldn't, but probably as it came up, you probably were like, you know what?
but I'm saying, like, I know we all haven't dated in a long time, or at least I don't know about you, Vic.
Yeah, long time.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
So it's kind of tough to not mention
That right.
that early. Like, I feel like a dirtbag if I didn't somehow mention my son after spending like 6 hours with the person talking about life and shit.
Like getting to know each other.
Yeah.
You can mention
Where'd you
your
grow
son,
up?
Yeah.
but if you had like 3 kids, would you say, "Oh yeah, I got my 3"?
Because
How you
it's
mention
gonna
one
come
kid
up.
and not the other? Which kid
I would
do
have
you
mentioned.
decide?
I wouldn't. No,
Yeah.
listen. I wouldn't
We're gonna edit
mention
him out this whole
any
episode.
specific child. I would be like, "Oh yeah, you know my
Yeah.
kids."
I have child. Darren.
Right in parentheses, red.
He's all trailing off. Even in his hypothetical, he's like, I have child.
right.
I got responsibilities.
He's got a whole plate of spaghetti. I got children. Oh, people. Wow.
Nice.
I got a mouse to feed.
I don't know. And thank God I'm not single.
Thank God you're not.
I would be a horrible single man.
You know, you'd be great single because could you imagine that on the podcast?
Oh,
single,
God.
Dumb
going
shit
on
that I-
dates?
Oh my. Yo, maybe I'll ask the wife if like she can pardon you for like a month so we can get some good content. Darren going
You're
on
trying to get
dates.
shot.
And she pardons it. Why would she shoot me?
She could just shoot you for
talking
saying
about
that.
his dates.
Darren talking about his dates would be fucking.
That'd be hilarious.
Oh my, where'd you meet her? Oh, Tinder. I thought she was more wholesome than that.
When I told her I played the saxophone, she said, "Yeah, me too."
I would never tell anybody that.
Why not?
Why I gotta
Have
tell
you been
somebody
practicing?
that? No.
Why?
I'm busy, man.
Bring it to work.
Bring it
On
to
your
work.
lunch break. Next to your tuna sandwich, just in between
Like
bites.
tuna sandwich.
Between bites,
And
just,
people
you know.
start dropping change. In front of-
Hey, that's my coffee.
I work here, guys.
Yo, another hustle.
You're right.
Come on, man.
So Jen, I'll give you Buck-a-Book was my first job.
Buck-a-Book, I remember that downtown. We came to visit you.
Providence Water Supply Board,
Wow.
Jeez, bro.
Museum of Natural History,
Okay.
Wendy's, and then
He's like, let's go together.
Then I turned 15.
I mean, once I got my working papers.
and then AAA. And I'll put a pause there.
I was gonna say this is more than that,
No,
brother.
there's way more. Yeah.
And then college.
Shit.
Calvin got a job.
The longest resume.
Oh my goodness.
My resume was I had to like omit a lot of things.
Anything going down this weekend, party people?
This weekend, Print Fest.
Who? Oh, Print Fest
Print
is this
Fest.
weekend. Yes.
Shout
Shout
out
to Assad.
to Assad Hamid.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
think
went
it's
last
at,
year.
Richardson Park, I believe.
Yes.
Dope.
Yeah, I was there last
Yep,
year. Not gonna be able
Saturday.
to make it this week, this weekend because of the wedding.
Oh, excited for this wedding.
Yeah, for real, for
Oh
real.
wow, Bim. Did you catch that?
Nope.
I was like, wow.
There's gonna be a whole stereotype on camera. Told you Africans can catch flies with bare hands.
Without looking. Yeah, so Professor.
Not
Yes.
today. What?
Today.
No, we're not.
Huh? No, we're not live.
We're not live.
What? This weekend, good friends of ours again wed.
Yes, finally. And the fam is in town.
Woohoo.
Crystal here. Shenny here.
Hey.
Wale here.
Oh, Derek.
Yeah, we lit, man. We lit
Derek
the whole
and
food
Julissa.
fam.
Wait, I'm not gonna be here. I can't even crash it.
Shout out to them.
You would crash too.
I'm DJing it, so I'm excited.
Excitement.
word.
What else is going on this weekend?
Sunday be a nice chill day. I like it when fam's in town for a few days because, you know, people get the luxury of living with their siblings in the same state or close. One's in Canada for me, one's in Georgia, one's in damn Vegas. So it's literally as far as you can get within the U.S. and Canadian border. So we're all here. So I at least get to enjoy them for a couple of days. So
Oh, that's
Sunday,
nice.
yeah, we're gonna be kicking it.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tell them all I said hello.
I shall. While I asked, he was like, "Yo, so you be having people?" I said, "You can't come on, nigga. You're from Canada."
Wait,
Hey.
what? He wanted to come and you said no because he's from Canada?
Yeah.
Wow, him.
I said something like that. I don't know. He said something about coming by. I was like, nah.
Not you, homie.
He's like, yeah, I know H was on. I said, yeah.
Yeah, he was. And
H listens to the pod, nigga. You never listened to an episode.
That's
right, you-
true.
yeah,
He
yeah,
did
you
call
can.
and set it on the phone, on speakerphone
Yes.
one episode.
And to this day,
To
still,
this
not
day.
one.
Well, then, no, he can't come.
No.
No.
Stay on, boy.
You don't know what's going to happen. You got to know what's about to happen.
Right, at least.
You can't have no surprises.
Shit. Jen, you do anything this weekend? Sleep.
Do things.
all right.
I hate her. I swear. That's a hate relationship, Jen?
Yeah, you said it.
Why do you think I'd be that? I just.
Jen, aren't you going to the wedding?
Yo.
Oh, in stupid news, the governor of Puerto Rico stepped down finally.
Oh.
They finally got him to step
did he
down.
now?
Yeah, he did after everybody rallied for a couple weeks. No, a couple days. 'Cause we talked about it last week.
Yep.
You know. Yeah, so maybe you can help me understand this.
Let's go.
When a politician does something
Oh, I know nothing about this
stupid,
shit.
no, not politics, but
Yeah.
politician does something dumb, and they say, "Oh, okay, he did something dumb.
Yep.
He should resign. We're gonna pressure him to resign."
Mm-hmm.
Why don't they just fire the person? Like, so with the governor, they rallied, they try to get him to quit, or waited for him to resign, and they basically forced him to resign.
Yeah.
Why do you have to wait for the person to resign? At least politically speaking.
Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I'm just going to take a wild guess at this. I don't think you can be fired. You would have to be, there's a process.
Because you're elected.
Yeah, because you were elected. So there may be a process of impeachment or some type of disbarment from
So it's
whatever role.
Maybe it's
So-
easier
Or he
if they
didn't
resign.
break
Yeah.
any rules.
Right, that's who. He didn't do anything legally. So he would have to step down because if they say, okay, the people have to all sign this position or this petition or something to then initiate this act to then try to get him out, and that could take God knows how long.
Got it.
So if he said, you know, I get it, I'm out, I'm a dick.
Pretty much just to save face.
Yeah.
Got it. Which he that's not what he said though.
Oh, what are you saying?
He was like, all right, well, I guess we have a little bit of a problem, so I guess I'll do the noble thing and just step down. I know you guys don't want me to leave, but
When people been protesting it, he was saying no, he wasn't leaving. That's
much.
funny.
Glad he stepped down though, because that's not
Why did he step down?
No, I
Yes,
said
I'm
I'm glad
glad.
he stepped down.
Oh yeah.
Because after the tragedy people suffered through,
Yeah.
and what's still going on in other areas in Puerto Rico.
How you lie about that?
Yeah.
I think he said like maybe 200 people died, and maybe like it was 600 or something number like that.
I think it's more than that.
Yeah.
That's abysmal.
You realize nobody names their kid Evander?
Can you tell me how you got there?
No, I can't.
Okay.
But
Cool.
it basically ended with I've never heard the last name Vandross besides Luther.
Wait,
What?
Vandross, Luther.
Yeah, I know, Jen. But the first name?
No, last name.
but you started with the Evander.
I know because the Vandross thing was something that we had a conversation about before,
Okay.
and then we were talking about naming a kid after a boxer, and I was like, Well, I'm glad that favorite boxer's not Evander Holyfield. Because the ugly name. And then I was like, yo, nobody names a kid Evander.
Yo, Evander Holyfield's a strong name.
Is it Evander?
I said the whole name. Just you gotta say the whole name together
Holyfield.
all the time.
Holyfield is a pretty strong name. Holyfield? Is that like,
No,
He got mad
I
kids
don't think
too.
Haitians can mess that up too.
what, you don't think so? I think you would fuck that.
Evander.
I thought it was Vandos.
Oh, the last thing, yeah, we're ruined. Vandros.
Vandos.
Vandros.
Vandros. Vandros.
Evander Vandos.
No, Evander is fine. We can say Evander somehow.
I don't know.
Vandros.
I think it'd be Evander Vandos. So, yes, I put the two names together because that's a one person only first name, Evander, and a one person only last name, Vandros.
Say the whole thing. Go ahead.
Evander Vandros. And then it sounded funny.
Yo,
Evandros.
Jen, what be going on here?
Yo,
man?
man.
Fam.
Yo.
Now you know what we. And we got to roll with that somehow.
No, it's cool. I be having wild thoughts too.
Wow, wow.
I feel
That's
like
why I texted to myself.
You have wild thoughts here and there, probably. This is a constant for her.
All the
Right?
time.
Right, Jen?
Right.
Yeah, the second half of the pod is like one after another.
A sharp
I'm
decline.
just getting hit with combinations of these
No, but
epiphanies.
I text myself these things. There was these kids on the news.
I was watching you load up. Go ahead.
Shut up.
she put it. She put the clip in.
Yeah, I was like, okay, she ready.
No, this is a real thing.
Tell me about these kids.
These kids, thank you, Victor. You
What
were
did-
always so kind and you listened so well.
What did they do?
Well, he worked in my store. He was such a good employee when he wanted to be.
When was I a bad employee?
I didn't say you was a bad employee. I said you was a good employee when you wanted to be.
Which means I was a bad employee when
No.
I didn't want to be.
Did you? Was there any time where you didn't want to be a good employee?
I love
You
how she
tell
flip
me.
It. I love how she flip it.
No, you tell me.
There were these
What
kids.
you mean?
Did you ever feel like I don't feel like being a good employee today?
These the
What
kids.
type of- I was
the children.
yo.
So then,
employee
therefore, that means you
Dren.
was a good employee all the time.
Ask
By that
about
deduction,
me. So
exactly.
mad
So
sneakers.
So
Good job.
the kids.
Yes, just chilling.
Sorry, he's making me mad. Remember the time you planked on the G-Shock case?
Oh, the G-Shock case? Y'all still show G-Shock? No, right?
Not anymore.
Yeah, that was a while ago. Damn.
Yeah,
When
that,
planking was a thing.
that was during the
Jesus.
planking days.
Wow.
Shout out to the original Black Twitter. Anywho, the kids were fighting to get mental health days from school.
Okay. Wait, say again now?
Yo, these entitled motherfuckers.
Like,
Yo, thank you.
the kids. What? Wait. What?
They were fighting to get mental health days from school.
How
do
are
they not get the
what-
weekend or
What grade are they in?
they get
I think they were in
weekends?
high school.
They don't get weekends off?
And they want to get mental days?
Mental health days.
What state
Okay.
was this? What city?
I forgot. It was like I was in the shower and I was listening to TV and I'm like, what?
So
It was
is
on
it?
the Today Show.
Is this like can't you just not go to school?
That's what I said. I'm like, you can't
Yeah.
get fired from school. Just stay your dumb ass home.
You don't have a 3-strike policy with school. Just if you need a day, just stay home, right?
Yeah, but then that'll mess up my perfect attendance.
And then
Oh,
I can't go to a
Christ.
perfect school because I don't have perfect attendance.
Oh Christ!
I need perfect attendance, B.
this shit. So can it be counted as so how many mental health days do you get? Do you get more, Meredith, because you're on antidepressant meds, or does Billy get more because his mom cheated on his dad?
Whoa.
With his
Who
uncle.
get with his uncle?
Whoa.
Who gets the more?
Does
Personally?
Andre get
Oh, it's
more
Oregon.
from PST from living in the hood?
Ooh.
Wait, what?
'Cause Andre gonna need more because he saw somebody get shot.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Talk about it.
Yeah, just come on with this shit, man. Just if you don't feel like you're in the right mental space to go to school,
Then
don't
stay your ass
go to
home.
school.
I'm like, you guys can't even bunk right. Like,
Yeah, but
we need a
how's
mental
t-
health day to bunk. Like, you don't take your dumb ass to the mall and shut the hell up.
Yo, but Jen,
Yes,
how was Tunde gonna tell his dad I need a mental
exactly.
health
He
day?
wants to fit in.
Wow,
He wants
that
to,
will not fly in a Nigerian household.
Either way, if he
Or
bunks,
African
he's in
household.
trouble.
Yeah,
If you ask for a mental health, for what?
you'll be reading.
You'll be reading.
You'll be reading.
You'll be in your room studying until you
For
go back to
sure.
school. So yeah, there's a new bill out in the Oregon State Legislature that allows public school students to take 5 excused mental health days off from
5
school over a 3-month period.
over a 3-month period.
Bruh, I would have never been at school.
What? Yeah, see, I don't get it, and it's not because they talk about like I think it's Sweden or some other school system where they get the school years are shorter. Even the school my son's going to, on Wednesdays, it's like a half day every Wednesday because they use that day to do homework or catch up on other stuff.
Where's that about school?
Right. So that kind of stuff I get if it's baked in already, but to need 5 mental health days every 3 months, I'm not sure what that is. And are you penalized if you don't use it? Is it mandatory?
It says it makes no attempt to distinguish between, say, a manic episode,
Right.
and the stress an ill-prepared student might feel about an impending geometry test.
Come on now.
Mental health is a euphemism, while mental illness has a rather inconvenient feature of meaning something.
Oof.
How many mental health days do you think will be spent by students attending to a psychotic break?
I mean, are they not able to like? If
Kids
they
are
really
pussy.
have mental issues,
Facts.
go to a doctor and hey, get a note that excuses you from school. Like, isn't that?
Like any other, if you're not feeling well in any type of way, the way you just normally do it. But these are kids who just want to, oh, Jesus.
Went down the wrong
Owl
pipe.
pellets.
I mean, but that's not. I think we need to clarify that we're not saying these kids don't have mental issues or don't deserve like a mental health
No.
day.
Nah,
We
they
need to
don't.
take-
But building in mental health days
I said it.
into the schools,
You
Is that
said
right?
it.
They don't.
I'm with you. Just don't go to school.
They don't
Nah,
have mental
I mean,
issues.
you don't
Kids
know
are
that.
pussy.
You don't know that.
they're over here marching for mental health days from school.
I'm not arguing for that, but I don't think it should be something that we're handing out to kids. Or like, okay, so
Right.
this school year you get your
Right.
10 sick days or whatever.
Because God forbid, then the kid's first job is gonna be not actually God
Oh
forbid.
boy,
Their
come
first
on now.
job is gonna be like a regular ass job where
Yep.
you don't get sick days, you don't get personal days. you
Yeah.
don't
And for the
get
first 90 days, you got none of
nothing.
that shit.
You get nothing,
Right.
And
Yeah,
they
these
gotta
are
go, and they're just gonna
Stress
be,
from a geometry test?
You're
Yeah,
gonna,
come on,
you're gonna be
man.
so entitled. Like in my high school, I got 5
Yeah.
personal days per 3 months for mental health.
Yeah.
And you can't tell me like, no, we're setting a bad precedent right now
Terrible,
because
terrible.
kids, it's already tough to find younger people who take pride in their work or who work and don't automatically think, well, what do I get out of the deal? You know what I mean? Like just to build themselves up. That's more rare as people get younger. So now this.
Yeah, no, it's true. And it's more reason, again, why the aliens are going to take over. See what's going on. The
Ooh.
aliens are
Are
waiting.
you storming Area 51?
God, no. Leave them alone. Like I said, Alf, Melmac, my niggas, what
You're
up?
right.
I'm not bothering y'all. But it's like a weakening of society if this trend continues outside of Oregon because, like you said, when you get to the workforce, if there's an influx of people demanding mental health days, then they have to change that criteria now. Now, from somebody who works in like a workforce management and needing to staff, you already have certain things that make things difficult.
Mm-hmm.
Now, introduce more days where people can not be in because of something that's mandatory. Then you have to kind of overstaff to accommodate for that. So more money's being spent for it, and people will use it when they don't really need it. Because if you tell me
Shit.
5 times
Every 3 months.
every quarter, I can take a mental health day, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm taking every
And
day.
on top of that, you would take it because you don't want them to think you're too stable.
Boom.
So now everybody wants to diagnose themselves with something
Right.
just so they get these days off. No,
Yeah.
Real talk, corporate America, 5 mental health days every 3 months.
that's a job.
It's more necessary for
That's a
corporate
job.
America than high school.
Corporate America, yeah. High school, fuck that.
Right. Yeah.
I'm cool with mental health days because when you go to work, you get stressed, things happen. But like, if a kid is stressed, there should be steps before, or just take the day out of school. Like, if my kids tell me they got a headache, for what? You ain't got no job.
Yeah.
That's different.
Yeah. And as a teenager,
Well, I'm not saying.
Yo, I didn't know
literally
what
just a
headaches were
headache.
until like after college.
like real headaches. Yeah.
I did not get headaches growing up, and when kids be like, "I got a headache, I can't do shit." I'm
Yeah,
like,
but
yo,
we're
what are
telling
you talking about? Like,
we're
grow
telling
up.
the kids we're like comparing them to what we know.
No.
But of course, they don't know what a real headache is because they don't work, they don't go to school. But there's
Exactly.
pressure in that.
No,
for
I'm not saying kids are not pressured.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that kids don't have pressure or none of that. But if you're feeling pressure to the point where it's physically affecting you, then that's something between you and your family where you guys can
Gotta
figure out if
figure
you
that
need
out.
to take a day off
Go
for
to the
school.
doctor,
Then,
right.
right.
Check
And
in with-
that's
yeah.
an excused absence. But what I'm hearing is these kids just want a reason to not go
as
to
a
school.
blanket. Well, because
Right.
it's those kids that
Because
won't.
the
say
idea
it,
that
won't
every
do it.
child needs mental health days
You
is
talking about these kids that be asking retweets for not taking a test?
Yeah. We've seen that.
motherfuckers.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, like it just sounds like we want to blanket diagnose everybody with something.
Well, and I think that's probably in an effort to catch those people with real mental health issues that are not saying anything, that come to the school and shoot it up because they're that stressed or that pressured, they're that bullied or whatever it is.
Yeah, and there's other ways to make people feel more comfortable coming forward.
Yeah.
Than say, okay, everybody gets this because you're gonna have the people that needed it, but they're a smaller percentage, I'm assuming, than the ones who will just abuse it.
And then at that
Because
point,
I'm abusing it.
And at that point, if
like
there's
Adderall.
10 kids in the school who really need help, if there's 10 kids in school who really need help, and there's 300 kids using these mental health days, those 10 kids get lost in the shuffle.
True.
Sure enough.
Because you don't even notice that they
so
actually is
rather than
going
be
on.
personal and
Yeah, that's a personal
seek and
issue.
gain that
That's like I had
relationship with them.
scoliosis. Everybody else didn't have to wear a back brace.
I would have been mad at you if because
I had
you
to-
had
we all
scoliosis.
had to wear a back
Everybody in the high
The
school.
back
had to wear it.
brace was like a pair of dope sneakers or something. Shit, my back is crooked.
Yeah, then I'd be sagging
True.
my back my back brace.
Oh shit! Where them,
Wow, man.
where them J's at? That's why people do city air from Tim's.
Yeah, that's
Really?
a fact. I
Really,
asked
Jim?
somebody that recently,
What?
actually.
You think people would want scoliosis with a back?
If it was some
It was a
designer
stretch-
shit.
It was a stretch of a metaphor. It was a stretch.
Would I have to break my back first to
No,
get it, or
you don't? Your scoliosis, your back ain't broken.
it's not?
No,
You sure?
I had it.
So, so it's not broken anymore.
Wow, it was never broken.
All right.
It's an alignment thing, right?
So it was fine.
What does that mean?
It wasn't broken.
It wasn't broken.
It was fine.
It wasn't fine.
I went to school.
But you weren't fine.
I was fine. I just had a crooked back.
That's not fine.
But she was operational. Is what she's
you
saying.
were functioning,
Yeah, I
but you
wasn't-
weren't fine.
I wasn't like crippled.
If you were
I
fine,
just-
then you wouldn't.
on the inside, I was
It
crooked.
wouldn't have. Yo. Then ask your question. You were loading up
I
something?
don't know. I
You
can't
can
remember.
see, it's not like you can see part of my back sticking out my ear. Like it was still on the inside.
No, but you were fine. You weren't fine.
It was on the inside. I
But
was
you
Yeah,
were still
okay.
not fine.
I love that Darren's telling you, no, nigga, you were not fine.
You were not
But Darren,
fine.
I made it all the way to
No,
high
you're
school.
not. This
No, you were not
This is what I
fine.
mean. Is this child right here that swears up and down she's fine, and we're like, no, you need to go get checked out. No, I'm fine. No,
My
you
back
should get
is an
checked.
inside.
Yeah. My back is not straight at all, but
I
I'm
didn't say
fine.
It was at all. I said it
Your
was,
back wasn't straight.
It was crooked.
Yes. That's not
But
fine.
you said at all. But it wasn't like handicapped.
No, I don't mean handicap. I just mean
Like
you
I went to gym class and everything.
Yeah, but you weren't fine.
I was
you
fine.
participate in gym
Yes,
class?
every time?
I love this.
Yeah, I went to gym class too. Sat on the bench.
Now I did the sit-up test, the push-up test. I was fine. I just had a crooked inside back.
She was functional. She could have functioned.
She,
What about
she
you?
was
Functioning.
fine.
I was playing
She was-
basketball.
Tell her she's not fine again, Darren. Tell her she wasn't fine.
No, it's just, no. Clearly she
Nah, you
was.
good. You didn't get surgery, did you?
She
I did have surgery.
That's right. If you had surgery, you weren't fine.
But I was fine.
You did. You were.
I was fine.
You were not.
And that's
You lived
You know
with
what? You've just proven my point. How do we define what fine is?
To the person, I guess.
Not getting surgery.
No, as a
these
doctor,
kids-
you
so-
weren't fine.
So, Q says my mental health is not fine. There's no way to define that.
We're saying fine a lot.
Nah, real talk though, some mental health stuff, I think it's fake. Like ADHD,
That's not fake.
that shit's fake.
That's not fake.
I think
I've witnessed it.
not that it's fake,
What do you mean you witnessed it?
My brothers have ADHD and ADD.
but not that it's fake. That it became
Yeah,
it became a bigger blanket.
Yes. You're
So
right.
so people who like me,
They be not focused on shit they don't like.
exact
No,
boom.
and I agree
Well, no,
with you,
not
yes.
everybody, and that's not
No,
everybody.
it would be like, oh, this person can't focus on this, and it's something that they're not interested or whatever.
Right.
And it's like, oh, boom, you medicine, doctors.
Like I feel like
therapy.
if I was young now, they would like diagnose me with all kinds of shit because my brain's always doing weird
Yeah.
flips.
Right. I can't read a book, and I think I mentioned on the pod.
You can't read a whole book.
Because like my auditory
Don't make fun of him. He's
my auditory senses are like heightened, right? I hear everything.
Yeah.
Like any little noise, if there's a loud place, I can pinpoint certain conversations within it.
You're
I just
easily
hear mad
distracted.
shit.
Yeah.
So trying to read a book and somehow block out all the noise around me, I can't do that. They would diagnose me with something if
You
I
know,
described that to them.
Yes, you're correct.
It's funny because when I went back to school to finish college, So when I was a little kid, I used to
Time
love.
out.
You know, I went back to
You
school.
didn't read the book during school, so what happened during school?
Barely.
and stuff?
Like I maybe finished and hey, whatever. I still made. I got a job and shit. But I maybe only read 3 books in their entirety. Maybe 3 or 4 in my life.
What about now?
What do you mean now?
He does
Audiobooks. Yeah.
He's mentioned that before. Yeah, I actually knew that about you.
Audiobooks.
I learned that here.
Yeah.
Hold on. Didn't you just say you hear everything at a
Yeah.
high end? So wouldn't an audiobook be like too much?
No, because it's one source. So like at work, I'll listen to a podcast with headphones in, because if I didn't have the headphones in, I can hear everything else going on in the office.
You get
I'm the
distracted
opposite.
super
I
easy.
blocked
Right.
everything out.
Yeah, so I need one thing to focus on. That's why I could put headphones in and listen to a podcast or listen to a book.
Is that why you wear the headphones here?
So I could hear him breathing on the mic.
Can I tell you how fucking funny that was? Listen,
Yo,
listen.
it's been a few episodes. I think I said the general.
He did hit me up and tell me. Because listen, Ben keeps saying to us, watching us on YouTube is different from listening to us
Yes,
just on
it
SoundCloud.
is.
And he said it last week specifically. And so I listened to the episode and I heard that part.
Yep.
And then I watched that part.
Come on now.
Nigga. The way you
What was
moved the
different?
mic. Because he said it just like that. And you just see his Ben
You
move
okay?
the whole mic.
I am great. I'm fine.
You're not fine, Darren. You just breathe
fine.
in.
Breathe hard.
You don't look okay.
I'm fine.
And then Henry
You're
goes,
okay on the inside.
I'm
because
crooked
I
on the
watched it mad
inside.
times. Then Henry goes, that boy breathing, boy.
Yeah, that shit
Yeah,
took me
and he's making it worse. He breathed hard. It's okay. The food come. I'm like, Henry. In my head, I'm like,
He was trying to order the food on his phone, the chicken wings.
listen, guys.
Oh, shit, that was
I don't
funny.
know how to get
Did
rid
you
of
put
that.
well done? Did you put well done?
Oh, man,
Nah, real
watching
talk, I
it.
feel you
was-
though.
Yeah.
Completely different experience. Yeah, so that's a little plug. Just look, if there's a part of the episode that you like, ladies and gentlemen, listening to it on your headphones, can be home. When the kids are in bed, just put it on YouTube real quick on the TV. Cast it while you're cleaning the house or some shit. And just watch that one part that made you laugh and see if it's a different experience through the YouTube. And I promise you will not be disappointed.
I wasn't, and I'm, you were right.
Yeah, I see. I told you. I seen it.
I've seen
But what were we talking about before I just interrupted with that?
I don't know. Darren was
Kids
going
having
somewhere.
mental health.
Yes.
ADHD
Oh, yeah.
and stuff.
And
But
then
yeah.
you said you can't read a book. Okay, so
Yeah.
that's what I
So,
was gonna speak on.
nowadays a lot of, because that's kind of the easy way, right? Just diagnose them. But then like there's some people, and it's not everyone, but there are some that refuse the diagnosis or say, no, I'll work through this. I don't need to be coddled because you told me I have
Well,
this
I
thing.
don't need the medicine.
Right, and they kill it. Like a lot of dyslexic people are successful.
Bro.
You'll be surprised how
Like
many.
my man, the accountant.
Yeah, come on now. I mean,
Come on
fictional,
now.
but yes.
What you mean? That
Because
shit's real.
in a school system where they may have put him in a different class and all of that, he can do a million other things better than us. But you're focusing on the things in school that he can't do. The 4 things that you're supposed to focus on in elementary school, because they don't do that as well as everybody else. That somehow they wouldn't survive well with their other
Again, that's
skills.
the school that just putting us in that box.
Yeah.
Is
yeah.
it true that people change every 7 years?
Allegedly.
I heard
So, and the reason why I asked that is because, like you were saying, you can't read. I can't read a book now.
Mm-hmm.
When I was a little kid, I used literally my parents would, the '80s wild time.
Yeah.
Go to the supermarket, leave me in the book aisle, and they'd go do the rest of the shopping and come back, and I just sit on the floor.
that. Could you
and read
imagine
books.
doing that
Shoot.
now?
Could you imagine doing that now?
They
My
would
parents be all
jail
the way
your
in jail.
parents. They would jail
All
them.
the way in jail. I was left in the car too before.
We all were.
We all were. The '80s was a wild fucking time.
It was.
Now I can't even. I get even scared just trying to put gas in my car and not taking my
Leaving
phone
them in the
out.
house,
Yeah.
keep
and you're
looking
here,
in
the-
like
Right,
you
right,
outside
right.
mowing the lawn. Like, oh God, what they doing in there?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's wild.
Couldn't do it.
It's not even just that. It's the people that see you do that.
Yeah.
It's
Assholes.
And the
more
people who see your
dangerous.
kid and want to
Yeah.
harm them, like
I'm
this is
breaking
me.
your window.
Was that now?
I'm breaking your window if I see your kid in there.
Oh,
No, agreed.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Yeah,
So-
people who dealt with
you
the
can't
windows
just say
up.
that
Yeah.
and stop. Right
No, I was
there.
like, wait, what
I was
happened?
like, is this a hate crime? And, but I don't get how people could leave their kid in the car off, hot, windows up.
That's insane.
That
Insane.
Yeah, my dad loves car running, and
Well, if I
it
leave the
doesn't
windows
matter.
Shetty
down,
did that too.
he can get kidnapped.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's it.
I don't know.
So yeah.
Leave the car on, leave the
So
AC up.
back then, when
AC
you
don't
could do
work.
that, they could leave me sitting there for an hour doing food shopping and come back. Now I
do
can't
that.
read a
I
book
guess.
at all. And so when I went back to college, and I was going to an eye exam, I went to a different eye doctor.
First time and the second time.
The second time I went to college. And so it's important because I'm like Bim. Like in school, I didn't really study. I didn't want to just sit in. Either I get it the first time or I don't. That's just fucking it. And they were like, "Oh, do you have a hard time remembering stuff that you read?" I'm like, "Yeah." They like, "Do you have to read it 3-4 times before you remember?" I'm like, "Yeah." They're like, "Yeah, you have something like your eyes to focus. Like you need reading glasses."
Almost everybody.
No, everybody don't need reading glasses.
I met like reading stuff a couple times.
Yeah, I gotta read shit
Yeah.
a few times.
No, apparently there's people who just read it the first time and keep going.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Really?
Just, they read
That's
a
a
page,
thing?
and then they read the next page, and they read the next
What?
page.
And like retain everything?
I guess.
Fuck.
They
Yo,
know
we
the-
dumb.
They know the characters, the plot. They keep up.
I can't. No.
They're like, yeah,
If it's something I'm not
Memory.
interested in, then I won't remember it. But if it's something I'm interested in, I can.
Shit.
neither way. They're like, yeah, you need reading glasses because your eyes are not focusing, so therefore your mind's not focusing. So that's why you have to keep going back. I was like, that's interesting.
Huh.
Guess who never got reading glasses?
So you didn't even test their theory.
I believed it. I just
He's like, it's not that serious.
It
I
is
don't
what it
need
is.
Yes.
Hey.
I'm fine.
it's my second chance at college.
I'm fine.
No,
I'm
if
fine.
at first you don't succeed, I'm like.
He's like, I worked
I'm
through it.
right.
I
I went through the first 8 years without these reading glasses.
He's like, I'll get it done.
Oh fuck.
Eventually.
Wow, Jen.
And it makes sense because like I would go the whole semester and then don't go do my final exams. Like I did that shit a lot.
That's weird as fuck.
Or I wouldn't do the final project.
That's so weird.
I just don't like finishing things.
But it's school. It's like you don't want to get it over with.
I just don't like finishing things.
All right. No matter what.
Not no matter what. I'm not a crazy person.
Oh, I just want to take my final exam. I'm not crazy. What are you talking about?
I finished some things.
Okay. But the school thing, though, because there's money.
I learned the hard way.
Mm.
I was like, damn.
So we'll take this minute to
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
thank our listeners for listening and rocking with us.
If you made it this far, goddamn,
Yes.
God bless you.
Word.
73 in. Thank you to those that listen to us and rock with us. Follow us on Instagram, PLSDELTHIS. On Twitter, the same handle. Follow us on Facebook. Please delete this. On YouTube, please delete this. Follow us on your favorite podcast streaming app, such as Spotify, Spreaker, iTunes Radio, iPod Radio, iTunes Radio, one of them, iHeartRadio, and all the
Sound
other
like Floyd
places.
Mayweather.
Yeah.
Come on.
Everything.
Yeah.
IKEA radio.
There you go. There you go. Somewhere. Just look up podcast and it'll pop up. Thank you to homie Vic for joining us. Vic is one of the ones that will quickly let us know if the episode's not loading.
Good
on
man.
Spotify.
Good man.
We appreciate it. What's next?
Oh, shit. Topics, man. Let's throw it out there. Oh, wait. Something happened recently. Oh, fuck. Hold on. I was looking at stocks. Give me a sec.
You're good at karaoke.
Who?
You.
I am?
Yeah,
Yes.
I
Thanks.
love karaoke.
I love
That's what
karaoke.
happens after 34, Vic.
Bro,
I did karaoke for the
This is our
first time my
life.
30th birthday, and it was
There you
the
go.
fucking best thing ever.
Recurring topic.
Yes, karaoke's the thing. You guys are good with like rock songs.
Some.
songs.
Oh,
Decent.
actually, over the weekend on Sunday, we went to Cellos on the Water.
Oh.
Saw
I
your
saw
brother
that.
there, Vic, actually.
I wanted
Tony?
to go there because
Yeah.
the pictures look cool.
And they did the Metallica song that I mentioned. Remember the song that we would fight somebody to? Oh, no, I picked Prodigy. But
Was
Met-
it the Enter
the Sandman.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they performed that.
Doom,
and I was
doo,
like,
doo,
God dang, I love that song. And the singer, one of the dudes in the band came out and was vibing with us. But yeah, I love that
Oh,
song.
yeah, I did see the snap of that.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Would you
Jen.
do Eye? No, this is good. Would you do Eye of the Tiger?
Yeah.
Have you done it?
No.
Only on Guitar Hero.
Do you
Or
know?
Rock Band.
Do you know like the words? Like how did the song start?
Yeah.
Ride it up.
Back on the street. Did my time, did my something. I should know it.
Yeah. Eye of the tiger is
Yeah.
too
Yeah, we all know that part.
I'll get it going once the song's going.
What, you see the little lyrics?
You
Yeah.
see the lawnmower thing and pull.
Yeah, I know the melody.
Melody.
The melody.
So you know the rhythm to dance to it, but you can't dance to the lyrics.
No, God, not off top. If my life was on the line, just shoot me, dog. Are you kidding me? I can't dance to those lyrics. I ain't know the words, man.
So how does it start again?
Rising up.
Back on the street.
Wait, back on the what?
I don't know.
Can I pull up the lyrics to see how close we were?
We're probably nowhere near it.
Oh, fuck. Hold on. Let's see.
Eye of the tiger.
I got a tiger.
I can't spell.
We can get it going.
Yeah.
Good.
Rising up.
Rising up.
Back on the street.
Oh, back on the street. There we
Yes,
go.
sir.
You didn't
I
know
did
that.
my time.
Oh.
Took my chances.
Don't-
Understand? Hey,
Don't
went
Negro
the
it up.
distance. Now I'm
Yeah,
back
Curtis
on
Blow.
my feet. Just a man and his will to survive. Come on.
Why?
So many
Why?
times. Ha! It happens too fast.
I like this version better.
Hey, you trade your passion for glory.
J. Cole doing this over.
Brother, hey, don't lose your grip on the dreams of the past. You must fight just to keep them alive. Everybody, it's the eye of the tiger. It's the thrill of the fight. Rising up to the challenge of our rival, Darren. And the last known survivor stalks his prey in the
Nobody
night.
knew he said that. Nobody. And he's watching us all with the eye of the tiger.
Come on.
Oh, who's he?
I don't know.
Him.
Nigga Rocky.
Tiger.
Rocky.
It's the last known survivor stalking his prey.
Stalks his prey in the night.
And he's watching us all with the eye of the
The Eye
tiger.
of the Tiger.
They made some wild songs back then.
Oh, the 80s, boy.
Oh my
what?
God.
Oh.
Face to face out in the heat.
with
That
some
sounds
rock
romantic. Hanging tough, staying hungry.
Oh, you're on verse 2 right now.
That's not romantic.
Go through verse 2, Jen. Go ahead.
They stack the odds till we take to the street for the kill with the skill to survive.
That's right.
Bars.
It's the
the
eye of the tiger. It's the dream of the fight. Rising up to the
Challenge of our rival.
Rivals.
And the
Last
last known
known
survivor
survivor
stalks his prey in the
the
night.
night.
And he's watching us all
with
with
the
the eye of the tiger.
Yes.
Yeah, so would I do that for karaoke? Absolutely.
Yes, that's a good song.
Should we add it to the list?
No, because nobody knows the song. It'd be like me doing Rihanna all over again.
You know it now. You can sing it with.
Come on, you gotta get some Aerosmith in there.
There's a lot of
They do. They
there's a
always do
lot
rock
of
songs.
rock
You gotta
songs
get
that are
some
bangers.
AC/DC.
They always do.
Oh.
They kill it.
Some
Especially
Kurt
Darren.
Cobain in the
Some
mix.
Back
Like,
in Black.
Nirvana.
come on,
you know what I'm
man.
saying?
Oh, Teen Spirit. You did that one, right?
Yeah, I did.
Smell the Teen Spirit.
Which a ton of lyrics in there I had no idea he
Oh,
was
yeah.
saying.
like we just discovered.
Teen Spirit's long.
Was
Yo,
It's a long song.
Yeah, no, it's a hell of. Yeah, you did those.
I did the whole song. I was like, well, I didn't know he was saying this stuff.
When you realize there's a fourth verse, you're like,
Right.
oh, wait.
Yeah, not a fourth verse.
Shit.
It's a good
Yo,
song.
they be singing.
Yo,
Absolutely.
I just wish I knew what they were singing. Like I feel like you hear
Cocaine,
those, yeah,
women.
yeah. Because you hear the
Women
after
doing
commentary.
cocaine.
They be like, oh,
American
you know,
muscle cars.
they were. This song is
They're
about
Chevy.
Yeah, pretty much.
That do be deep as shit when they break
Yo,
down with the
right,
song and
right.
what the person was going through and shit.
You know, Daddy was a hardworking man.
There's so many levels to it. Like the other day, you know that song from Anchorman? Gonna find my baby, gonna hold her tight.
Like, yeah.
You know I don't speak Spanish.
Great movie. That movie.
Jen, did you see Anchorman?
That
You
one.
did see Anchorman.
I
Jazz
saw
Fruit.
Anchorman and Anchorman 2.
I
but
gotta
did
watch
not
two.
like
I
two.
never watched
Two
two.
was terrible.
Two was
Two was
not.
terrible.
Don't watch two at all.
Please
Oh,
don't.
man.
I didn't see.
Wasn't
I didn't
Megan
watch
Fox
it
in there? Megan
Don't.
Good? Megan Good was in it.
I think so, but
And we
don't
went to
don't
the
even
theater
bother.
to see too. It was
Oh,
so bad.
So bad.
You know what, Jen? I understand why you don't like movies because you go to the movie
They
theater to
let
watch
you
these
down.
things, and
yet. You just pick bad movies to watch in the theater.
Well, Anchorman 1 was great, so how would you think
You're right.
Anchorman 2 would be
Well,
bad?
Anchorman 1
Because,
wasn't
like,
great immediately.
Hangover
I feel like
wasn't great immediately.
I
You're
said,
right.
I said great.
You heard it, right?
Oh,
You put a capital W on that one.
You put the W with the silent H.
Aquaman.
Great.
yeah, I don't even hear it myself.
No.
Man, it was a great movie, but I don't feel like it was great right away.
No, yeah, it took a few, and I was like, oh shit, he said this. Yeah, it was definitely
shit.
the comeback joint.
Yo, random question.
Oh, like everything else isn't?
Have you been to Garden of Eden?
The Haitian restaurant?
Once.
Yeah. How you like it?
It was alright.
From Haitian to Haitian.
It was alright.
Good.
My parents got mad shit to say about it though.
Oh,
My parents tore that place apart.
You find out your mom's like,
Yo.
goddamn, what's that mean chef? What's his name?
Oh,
Gordon Ramsay.
Oh, my parents were like,
Wrong.
this past Father's
This is not
Father's
grill.
Day. This past Father's Day, I guess the year prior they went there and they got food, and then this year they tried to go back, and I guess they upped their prices. I was
Oh.
telling them like, good, they could do that now. They're popular. They're out here in the streets. They don't care about missing $40, whatever. So she was like, yeah, their food's not even that good.
Ooh.
I was like, all right, mommy. All right. I like, yeah. I was like, all right, stop. It's all right. Stop here. She don't even put seasoning on it. Like,
Damn.
All right, mommy. All right, that's enough. She thinks she can cook. It's like, all right, mommy. Like, all right. I don't know. No. You're going to charge me so much money and you don't even cook it right. Okay, mommy. All right. All right. But it's all right.
Oh,
But
man.
it's all right. Listen, I'm gonna die 7 deaths. Listen to this shit tomorrow.
Yo, seriously. This whole shit. I don't even know what the fuck is going
We
on.
gotta bleep out all of Darren's talk.
Why? I mean, we should.
She took issue with you the whole evening, sir.
Me, I'm just trying to save him.
That's all right.
It was shaky in the beginning, not gonna lie.
Everybody knows my life. They know what I'm about.
See your heart.
Oh, fuck.
They see my heart. I'm just excited for this weekend.
Yo, no, for real,
What's
for
happening?
real.
Oh, the wedding.
The wedding.
Yeah.
You're not going, Joe?
And anybody here.
So I might. I don't know. So it's a long story. Milli Vanilli.
Girl, you know it's true.
The irony of that statement, huh?
Oh.
I never thought about it till you just said that.
Tell us.
Girl, you know it's true, but it wasn't even them singing. The shit was false.
Oof.
My
Oof.
brother.
So it's not true.
Stay woke.
Whoa. Milli Vanilli had us fooled, bamboozled, swindled. But anyway, Milli Vanilli, they were comfortable making money, not really singing the songs, right?
Right.
Do you think they had real dreads?
No. I know one of them definitely had extensions in there.
Yeah, wasn't
Yeah.
it?
It may have been both.
Wasn't it all fake?
It had to be.
Yeah.
Because you can't sing fake music and have real hair.
I mean, I thought I heard it was fake or seen it
So
was
wait.
fake.
Just to clarify,
Uh-huh.
it wasn't them singing, or like I said, just to clarify. I always thought it
I'm
was it wasn't them singing
Mm-hmm.
at all, right? Or was it? It was them singing just on that performance. They like laid the track over and lip sync.
It wasn't them singing at all.
Okay.
And as an adult, I went back and listened to a
They
couple
did
Milli Vanilli
karaoke.
songs.
They did karaoke.
They did karaoke.
They
But
did
just-
mime
just-
karaoke.
Yes.
So I've listened to "Girl, You Know It's True" and the other one. I can't remember what it called.
Blame it on the rain.
I
That
thought
one,
Blame It
yes.
on the Rain is the girl you know is true. No. All right,
You thought it was what?
I thought
That was the same
I
song.
thought it was the same song. No. Clearly, I know nothing.
You just kind of mix them together as DJ.
There you
I
go.
see it.
Thank you,
Yeah.
I see what you did there, yo.
Excuse my heart. I'm playing that Saturday just for that.
So, what was I saying?
Fake dreads.
Oh, yeah, fake.
No.
Blame it on the rain.
Yes, I listened to them as adults.
Yes.
And when you listen to them now, you're like, there's no way I believe the two guys I was looking at sang this. Like, it's so soulful. Like, it
Right.
sounds like a big heavyset guy
yeah,
from church.
but that white dude who sings the song.
Michael McDonald?
Yeah,
Yeah, but that's
that-
different.
Is it?
No. it's
Well,
different.
so the vocals behind "Girl, You Know It's True." I don't know. Did you guys ever see the VH1 Behind the Music?
No.
Behind the, it's two guys and a woman who do the vocals for the song. And when you look at the people singing, they look like you could tell that the
They
voices
sang.
fit them.
Yes.
These guys, they actually had an accent when they were
They
on
were
our
British or
singing.
something, right?
Yeah, they have an accent.
Listen,
Yeah, but that's the thing about singing.
But what I'm telling you is,
singing voices be all over the
listen to
place.
the songs now as adults, and
And
you'll be like,
look at them.
and you'll be like, "There's no way
Right.
in this day and age I'd believe they even sang that."
Right.
Yeah, but if I looked at Ariana Grande and
It's different.
Yeah, you can still.
You
put
can
that-
still
yeah,
see-
You can still see
Yo,
that.
she got
Trust me.
hypes on it.
She does.
She
She's
does.
singing her
She
ass
does.
off.
Trust me.
She's
Just
singing.
listen.
She's like,
Just
tight.
I'm not
My
saying
s-
I'm not saying
my
because
son
they're
is
small.
weirdly obsessed with her, by the way.
I
Did
mean,
he watch her when she was on that other show?
Couldn't stand her when she was on that show.
Really?
Because of her voice, you know, she did that annoying voice. But he has her as a screensaver on his phone. I'm like, son,
Put all his business out there like that.
yeah,
Wow.
change your ways, boy.
Trust me. Everybody out there listening, just listen to "Girl, You Know It's
starts
True"
that new
and
school,
blame it
right?
on the rain.
In September, yeah.
And
Vic be listening, yo.
he do be
Yeah,
listening.
man.
And he be learning stuff about us.
I be listening.
We be learning about
Stop now,
ourselves.
guys.
Oh, we hit the.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, so I was gonna say, ladies and gentlemen, I
Yes.
know we've talked about it from time to time, touch and go.
Are you gonna say it right now?
Say what?
You gotta say it first.
What are you talking about?
Go ahead.
I was gonna talk about like investing and shit and saving.
Oh, yeah. So you
thought- I
didn't
thought
think,
he
you
was
thought he was
gonna
gonna
say-
say it.
yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
whoa.
Oh, the thing?
Yeah.
No, not yet. And you're in charge of the thing.
Yeah.
I know, but
Exactly.
he hasn't.
The
hasn't
thing,
talked to
guys.
me.
The thing, it's coming. We'll tell you later.
That
Vic.
thing, that
The thing is coming, eh?
So it's never too late to invest. I don't know who out there needs to hear this. It's never too late to invest, nor is it ever too late to start saving. Don't be discouraged by like bank savings accounts that give you like point something interest. There are online bank accounts. One is Ally, for example. They'll give you like 2% on a savings account, and your money is liquidable. They're still backed by FDIC, and also investing, whether it be in property, in stocks. I was just looking at Beyond Burger. When Beyond Burger went live, like in March or May, it was $25. Right now, it's at over $200. So if you would have bought one share for $25, that one share would now be worth over $200, and you could cash that one share in. Now imagine if you bought 20 shares at $25. So it's never too late to investing. Stock market and is risky, but never too late. You can set up an account with something and save like $30-$20 a month. But just it's never too late to get into it. I don't know who needs to hear it, but
Everybody.
yes,
Everybody.
do it. You can sign up for Betterment. You can sign up for Acorns. Put $20 a month or $20 every paycheck. It may seem like a little, but at the end of the year, you will thank yourself. Start saving. Start investing. Yes, that's all I got.
Damn. I feel
Right?
bad.
Why?
I was throwing out all kind of bullshit. Then you come out of it.
God put a little medicine in the candy. Right?
There's like a song for everything.
What song is that?
You said everybody.
Everybody, everybody,
Jen.
everybody, everybody.
It's a musical podcast, Vic.
Yeah.
You know what? We listened to Cameo the other day.
Ow.
Listen to Cameo. Everyone's singing on track except for him.
Oh.
He's actually making the cameo.
Deep.
Wow.
Let's end there, guys.
What you heard?
So let's end there. That's a good place to end.
Vic,
Shout out to Vic for joining
thanks
us.
for coming through, bro.
Thank you. Thank you
Thank
for having
you.
me.
Anything you want to throw your socials out there, your social media?
Mr. VicBam on Twitter. That's about it.
No IG?
Abraham Lincoln.
There you go.
He's like, okay,
Yeah.
all right. Fine.
Abraham Lincoln on IG. Mr. VicBam on Twitter.
yeah.
Yeah, holla at me if you want to or not. It's cool.
Don't be yelling at him on Twitter though. I take offense to when people yell at Victor on Twitter.
People yell at Vic?
Yeah, I try to be low key these days. I
Yeah,
try to be
that's
low key
good.
these
He's
days.
30 now.
You know? Yeah, man.
Gotta settle down
Fuck,
on
we used to yell at
the
him. I
wild.
didn't
Yeah,
like
you know, I'm mature now. Mature.
Let's not get
God
carried
bless.
away. Let's not get crazy.
Oh, man.
I'm not mature.
You're more mature than you were, but just flat out just mature. No.
All right, God's still working on me. All right.
Work in progress.
Yeah,
People have a good weekend. Get home safe.
Want some more crown, sir?
I'm already. ready to
Yo, if you're listening to this and you're driving, get home safe.
get home
Yeah,
safe.
get home safe, yes.
Or
Yeah.
Get to work safe. Get to wherever you're going safe.
Oh, my
We will
God.
talk to you next week. Enjoy your life.
Yeah,
happy
thanks.
birthday to Bella.
Who?
Bella, it's her birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
Yemi's daughter?
Happy
No.
birthday to
Sarah.
you.
Oh,
Happy
Bella, happy birthday. Pew, pew.
Yo, happy birthday, Bella.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Okay.
Bon anniversaire.
We out.